Alrighty, righty. Let's let's see how this goes. Zero system, huh? Can't wait. And also, I think the first time we're actually doing proper gameplay on the main account. What a beautiful Sunday. Yo, Cotton, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Yo, reparation time. Yo, yo, yo. Let me see if I can find the chat. It's right there. It should pop up any second now. I do believe we should be on that low latency. And, yeah, criminal. We have to move ourselves over to the right. So, yeah, welcome, welcome. Chaos mode. Zero system. Yo, Xuk, what's up? Hey, Jamil, welcome, welcome. So, this is the zero system. We have, broadly speaking, hey, Velo, welcome, welcome. Broadly speaking, we have a system of, yeah, it's pretty much your chaos runs with more multipliers and more loot. Huh? And that is also one of the reasons why what you should do after weekly reset is do not spend these. Do not spend these loot certification cards. Hold on to them. Level 40 is what you're aiming for and will probably hit next week. So make sure you save those after weekly reset. I think I make a quick video about it just to warn some people. But so this is how it goes. We have, you know how Path of Exile has maps? We have these maps as well. We have, for example, level 40 blue pot with the save data value being normal, the chance of rare fate occurring by 5%, meaning we have a higher chance of encountering rare areas, and then the tyrant perk making elites and bosses stronger. Something else that is noteworthy is you can still get exploration, and also you started the day after launch. I'm level 38. Is a decent progress? That is absolutely fantastic. The only reason why I'm level 40 is because I was max stamina buying. You'll hit this in like 2 or 3 days time. There is absolutely no need to worry. So let me show you something interesting. You know how the highest save data we thought would be able to be possible would be high? Look at this. This says recommended is level 40. But all of a sudden, ooh, nightmare mode for level 40 content, save data value high. So that means there should be even more planet difficulties up to, I think it's difficulty 10, that could give us highest, right? That means even more things that are possible to be saved. So, oh my, this is going to be a ride. But yeah. We'll be going in with my beautiful Rin right here, and yeah, we shall see how it goes. You're waiting for your Rin, nice. Our Rin is already getting somewhere. We have 41.7% crit rate. And also, I think I can teach you a thing or two about endgame gear crafting already, because I might have already made a mistake, or maybe not. You shall see. Let's see if we can make this team work. It is my favorite team, so yeah, let's get into it. Play zero system, see what we're actually going to face, and the blue pot is a planet I am deeply familiar with. So, card epiphanies from the potentials. How are you level 40 already? Stuck at 35. Stamina refreshing, right? You just buy stamina with gems. You don't have to do it. Honestly, there is no rush. You will be able to reach the milestones by the time before the events run out, right? There is no difference, right? It doesn't make a difference. It's just getting there faster so I can get a better idea of what you're in for. You got Hugo, Magna, and Veronica. Run Hugo together with Tressa and Mika, and you have a fantastic team. You can run Magna and Veronica together. you can kind of run. See, Hugo and Veronica, you can pretty much run with anyone, right? So don't be sad about these characters. They are fantastic. What would I think about a Veronica instead of Ray? Yeah, you can make that happen. You can make that work. It's just, I don't know. I like the double void synergy. Alright, so we have the Blessing of the Waves. I like this skill for the retain effect, but currently it doesn't really do much. Where's my cursor? Ah, there it goes. Ha! So, Rin is a bit interesting. Rin gets more stress if your HP is not lower than what you started with. Ray gets more stress just when there's more monsters. And Mika really doesn't like you removing cards from her deck. Alright. At the start, 3 basic cards replaced with random neutral cards. Too much of a gamble. If we take this, we're probably gonna lose stance cards from Rin. At the end of battle, recover 5% HP. Sure. And now the question is, what counts as an unidentified battle area? Does that mean a question area where we take the battle option? What Haru team besides Mika? Caleb, Maribel, Veronica, even Hugo. There's so many options, right? Yeah, the question areas, but it says victory in unidentified battle areas, right? So we would actually have to battle instead of just take like the Epiphany. I think we're just gonna go with Persevere. Let's just recover some HP at the end of every battle. Alright, so what's new and what's changed are these ones. You see this this like flame symbol? That is what's different in the Zero system. So in these areas, we now have the rare species. A more powerful monster has appeared, defeated to earn Chaos Orbs. So our mission seems to be, for this run, to play the bottom lane so that we can farm Chaos Orbs to increase our stats and also unlock higher maps. Yo, Vexilus, what's up, what's up? Dropping by to say thanks for the guys, been enjoying the game and your vid, saved a bunch. Hey, is that like elite mini bosses? Honestly, I do not know. We shall make our way there and find it out together. So, let's exhaust a card real quick. Get rid of water arrows so we can't pull it anymore this fight. Then we have 3 costs. We have 3 cards to play. This one is retained, so we can just keep it on hand. We do Dark Blade into then ending our turn on a Dark Slash. Alright. Nice, we take some stress. That's what we like to see. Alright. Instant Epiphany. Sweet. Ooh, yep, nice. The 1-cost cards. So 1-cost cards, we currently have exactly 3 costs, so we can run this one. So we lose our stance, we re-enter the stance, and then we would have been able to also do the final cut. Yo, Aaron, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Alright, I always like to prefer picking question mark areas. Because it's just, I like to gamble, right? I'm a gambling man. Let's see what we can get. Okay, so we have the option to get the hand-to-hand combat card, which gives us Crystallization, which is a 40% shield, 200 defense-based damage. We don't have a defense-based character. We could get a rare to legendary equipment piece, or we could do the quiz show. Let's do the quiz show. What is it, friends, that is my greatest fear? I think I don't like being the only one left alive. That'd be kinda ass. Alright, let's see what's going on. Oh damn. Oh no. I did not want to curse my guy like that. Apparently he is now the only one left alive. We just committed murder. That is a little unfortunate. How does Renoa Nia Cassis sound as a team? That sounds like a lot of draw power. The ability to run it alongside of a Mika team in more team-focused content, and it has a lot of potential. So, Whirlpool first, Dark Blade, Dark Mist, turn end, GG. My guy is not going to attack us, so it's a fantastic turn. And then lastly, we can just end it. See, you do not have to play Epiphany cards. Look at this. You see this? It's called Latent Epiphany. If you have a Epiphany in your fight, You do not have to play it. You get it at the end of the fight regardless. So play the best rotation rather than playing for getting the card, right? So, and also, this is something very interesting. There is more epiphanies for cards than 5. Let me explain, right? This epiphany in the middle, the Resonating Darkness Resolve 1, this doesn't exist as a epiphany, and that is because it's a base upgrade. So, you know how godly epiphanies always seem to be the same? Like plus AP, plus agony, plus tenacity damage, draw a card. These also are base versions. So our base version is unique with a 40% damage bonus, and this resolve is like a standard upgrade, whereas the leftmost one and the rightmost one are actually unique upgrades. So here we have two options. Either we pick the 1 or below, which makes this card now work for our drawing slash, or we obviously pick the obvious choice, and that is boosting void damage, and that is because both our 2-cost card cut and our 0-cost cut are void cards. The same is also true for any monster cards we pick up, as well as also for race cards herself. I need to learn how to Rin. Yep, Rin is fantastic. Makes you feel like you are the main character. So, let's see. We unfortunately didn't get the lead. We do have 2, so let's exhaust ourselves the material regeneration for this fight. Draw a card. We could get 1 AP, but neither can we heal because we're full HP, nor do we actually get anything from this besides reducing their action count. So we're just not gonna do that. We're just not gonna play the card. Is he level 40? Is he whale? It's just stamina refreshing, right? It is just stamina refreshing. You got Magna. What's the best synergy with her? Either running someone like a sub DP, something that can be super tanky is Magna Veronica, and then like a Mika or any other support like a Cassius Nia. Or you could run Magna and Kalib, because Magna also has some 2-cost cards. Or you could also run Magna Maribel. So it's more about like being safe and then just winning from a position of you can't really touch me. Alright, we have double basic attacks. Anything else we need to do? No, this guy does not die. This is my least favorite card in the game, and that's just because I don't like attack cards on I don't like attack cards on Mika, right? I just don't like attack cards on Mika. It is a perfectly fine card. It is just, if I had to tell you about a card I hate, it would be that one. Alright, let's get the Latent Epiphany. Ooh, Darkness Secret Art Destruction. So, this is an incredible card, but it doesn't look like one. And that is because there's a translation mistake in this card. You got a T5 Beryl. Who should you use her with? Anyone. You can run Beryl as a sub DPS for any 5-star. Rinoa, Rin, Luke, Haru, anyone. Honestly, you just use her for the card draw, right? For the snack. And then you just do your cards and you pick, for example, the cost reduction epiphanies. So that you can pretty much play her for free. She kind of chills in the background, builds up her retain stacks, and then hits hard. So what I wanted to say is that this, even though it doesn't say it, it actually draws you a Rin card instead of any card. Alright, our first elite of this run. Okay, it's this guy. So this guy, he's a little bit annoying and he can be very confusing if you don't know what he does. So what he does is he puts a debuff into your hand. That debuff doubles the amount of action count he loses every time you play a card. And when he acts, you are unable to play any cards anymore. And that is kind of his whole shenanigan. So that is what we have to look out for. And that is what we have to kind of try and avoid. So let's just do a basic attack, end on the shield, and then end our turn. Haru Beryl Mika is actually insane. There is so many insane cards. How are we gonna sustain in the later difficult stages? See, if we kill something, it can't kill us, you know? We are smart like that. So look at this. He has an action count of 8. We play one card, all of a sudden he has an action count of 6. And that is because of this shackle alignment. So due to us wanting to play a bunch of cards, let's see. If we play this and then we play another and then another card, we can play 4 cards. We have 3 cost. So I think we're probably better off just getting rid of the shackles first. So let's draw ourselves a Rin card, enter into Dark Mist stance, and then we probably just hit him once, hit him twice, hit him thrice, and send him packing. Look at that. Like, sure, we get hit once, but my guy is basically already gone. Alright, so let's see. This one doesn't work. If we void card upgrade, we kill. What was the mistranslation? It goes into Rin's cards instead of any card. It is a guaranteed Rin card that you're summoning with that one. Lucas Mika. Lucas Mika is a fantastic team. So where do we want to go? We want to go into these special areas. These are right in front of us. So alright, let's check them out. What would be Olea's best team? Honestly, for Olea's best team, it makes you can run a support for any team, right? Like just get like a main DPS, get a shielder, get a sort of sustain, and then just smack Olea in there. She won't cost you much. She'll give you passive effects like passive healing, passive damage bonus, stacking up damage cards. So yeah, you have pretty much a lot of things you can do. So all right, what are we gonna do here? Let's check this place out. Okay, we shouldn't approach. Let's check this one out. Suspicious red bottle. Hey, yo, Mr. Cultist, what's up? Oh no. I don't want a good time with the monster. Alright. But see, the funny part is my guy is basically already dead. So it's not like he's really gonna be a threat for us. You're kinda dumb. What's Resolve, Fortitude, Tenacity stuff? Okay, so Resolve is a buff that increases your shield. Fortitude is a buff that reduces your damage taken. And Tenacity is the break bar below an enemy. It is what determines if you break an enemy to get extra AP and then trigger certain card effects based on enemies breaking. Olea's auto battle, I'll tell it to you straight. I think there's not a single character in this game that is properly getting like properly auto battled, right? Like, I have yet to see a single character that gets properly auto battled by the auto system. In my team there are Mika, Renoa, and Magnus. They're a good team. Nice defense, nice AP regen, and a main DPS. Sweet stuff. Now you just have to pilot it properly. Alright, first elite area. Let's see what it's all about. I think it's this glowing guy, huh? You see how he has like 60 more health? And he's kind of shiny. Interesting. Alright, what do we do here? Probably Darkblade into ending on a 2-cost card. Sweet. Is E2 Haru worth it? I would go E0 Haru, E0 Haru plus partner, and then it would be E2 Haru. Alright, let's draw ourselves a card. We can snack time if we want to, sure. So let's get rid of the ailment. If we attack here, we lose the stance. Alright, so let's get rid of this guy first. Kill this guy next. And then, yeah, just end it here. Is there a shadow ban? I have 115 shots on a permanent banner and the complete beginner, but I only have Luke and Malin, Cassio and Selena. I don't get any more combatant shots. No, that's just luck, right? You have around a 60-40 to get either a combatant or a partner. So it is just raw luck, you could say. You know, this one is actually not too bad. See, this is not a normal epiphany, but a standard epiphany. But getting 1 AP on this card, you know, it might make this card actually a little endurable. Alright, and then we just end it on an attack. Alright, and then yeah, bye-bye. She's too bad in a good way. You're unstoppable? Sweet. Which partner? Lillian. The best 4-star partner for her is Lillian. Growth Guide 7, is there still trust level request? Yes. It goes trust level 5, level 7, and then level 10. That's where I'm currently at. The highest that we need is level 10. So continue investing all your resources into one character. Is Initiation and Outbreak of War the same thing? Yes. Initiative? No, not quite. So Initiative is lead cards, whereas Outbreak of War is get them in your hand first, right? You can kind of click on the exclamation mark. So this is a good example. At the start of the turn, 50% chance to reduce this cost card by 1, right? So if we have a initiative card in hand, we can pretty much activate it with this tetrahedron of super tetrahation. Drawing only Rin card changed everything. Exactly. It is unfortunate that they haven't properly translated that yet. It makes her sound weaker than she is, and Rin is not weak. Alright, let's see, what else do we need to do? We have a shop here, double shop or more fights. I kind of want to fight in Elite, so let's continue at the bottom. What team would you recommend for Hugo without Mika? Probably Hugo Nia Tresor or Hugo Cassius Tresor. Yeah, the second floor, you just need to like play it in a good way. And sometimes there's just unlucky circumstances, right? Sometimes your character just gets mind broken and you get cooked. There is not too much you can do about that. It just happens, you know? You just have to be like, alright, I guess. Which epiphanies does Veronica want? I think you just want to get the standard ballista. Just like the normal standard ballista, and then anything that gives her more reload or anything that allows you to draw more cards. Like, just see her as like a support that kind of chills, makes your DPS deal more damage, and then whenever it's important, she's just gonna come out of hiding and shoot her shot at the end of the round. Kayron's best team? I had a lot of success running Kayron, Mika, Ray. Kayron, Mika, Ray, and then what you want to do is, you know how Kayron's card says exhaust a card? That doesn't just go for Tresor. If you use the snack time of Ray, you reduce the cost of his AoE black hole, right? The AoE attack. And you can also find an epiphany for the snack time that lets you deck search for the specific card and reduce its cost down to 0. Have I tried Emir yet? I played around with her a little bit, but I didn't really give her a lot of chances. Alright, let's get ourselves an epiphany. Mariano Scarlet for Rin? I would say Scarlet. Like, as nice as it is to break a character, having that focus state is just what kind of like takes you to the next level, if that makes sense. Rin Khalib is great. Oh, there's so, like, Khalib just fits into so many teams. In Kayron, Mika, Ray, what could you reuse? You could try either Nia or Cassius, probably. Or you just run a shielder. Like potentially Khalib or Magna. Okay, so we have a bunch of cost. We can't afford the Crimson Sword. We have Tactical Reformation. Let's remove the basic attack for Mika. Alright, what do we have here? Determination, Quick Draw, Rage. 300% damage if there are no other combatant cards in hand. -2 cost. I think that's a bit too specific. Probably a bit hard to make use of. Sadism. Vulnerable to all enemies. Random attack card in hand. -1 lead skill. We do have the item that activates the lead skill. But our problem is card draw rather than card cost. Alright, let's do one more refresh. Hand-to-hand combat. Defense-based damage and crystallization. We don't really scale with defense-based damage like that. Is it better to prioritize bosses? Yes, I would prioritize the purple bosses for the chance of dropping monster cards. Which golden weapon would be best for Rin in Chaos? Ooh. Honestly, it truly just depends on where you go. Like, I would, especially from the beginning, just pick up, just pick up any legendary weapon, right? Just for the attack stat. Okay, so what is this? Black Stain Bundle. Skill costs you 0. You recover max HP, but at the start of the next turn you deal 20% less damage. I mean... Alright, let's go for a piece of equipment. Bro, if E1 Luke, can you tell me his 4-star team? Luke, Lucas, Mika. Would Renoa, Mika, Ray work as a team? You would kind of have Rin and Renoa clashing for priority when it comes to playing cards. You just run Haru and like, if you have Khalib, run Haru Khalib. If you don't have Khalib, run Haru Mika, Haru Magna, or Haru Maribel. There's a couple options. So okay, let's see. Defense, so we could put that on our healer to increase the healing. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Let's put that on Mika. Let's increase her healing a little bit. Veronica works very well with Rin too. Yes, she at least doesn't take her out of the stance and it's just passive damage and extra card draw. Haru or Leia Barrel? I don't see why not. You have healing, you have shielding, you have DPS, you have card draw. I don't think why not. Could you run Kayron, Mika and Khalib? Yeah, sure. Alright, so Strike at Darkness, extra morale, big cut. Alright, next turn what we have. Ooh, snack time upgrade. I don't like any of these in particular, honestly. The middle one is a basic upgrade. The right one loses the ability to exhaust a card. And the leftmost one... I mean, I guess this one is fine. Alright, so we're going to be exhausting... Probably race here. Alright, so now we have, based on the amount of skill cards, we could get ourselves one more AP. We have 3 buffs. We could give ourselves 1 morale. Any alternative to Mika here? Yeah, both Nia or Cassius can work. It just depends, right? It's just easier to use, right? You might just be running into AP issues. Alright, so we now have our Deluge card, which is fantastic. We can run our... We don't need to run Source of Water. Let's just end it on a Rin basic attack. Ray basic attack. Whoops. You got 2 cards that got upgraded twice. One time as an Epiphany, another from a legendary counter. Sweet. Okay, so let's see. He has 4 Parasite, and if we break him, he gets more. Whenever the action counter decreases, Parasite. So we can't take more than 4 actions this turn. Which means we buff, attack, and then... Let's see, do we get in... Oh, okay, we get the Dark Mist Inner Art, alright. So we don't want to play... I mean, I guess we could play it, but there's no point in playing this. Nothing changes. So we'll just take it. We'll just take the hit. Alright. And then bye-bye. She is just that awesome. Which two teams am I using for hyperspace? Ooh, we got the Rotten Ripper monster card. 160% damage, 1 cost plus 1 action count haste. You know, there's stronger monster cards, no doubt about it. But we take it regardless. We take it regardless. It's 1 cost, it fits our current theme. We can just slap that on on Rin, and we're going to be fine. Yeah, there is so much, there's so many more exciting ones than that one, 100%. Alright, so let's see, what do we need to do? We have 3 guys that want to weaken us. We have 1 guy that is going to get a shield and a morale boost. We have 3 AP, and we have the potential to get an epiphany. So, Deluge is a no-brainer because it doesn't cost us AP. Predator's Blade would be a morale increase. We do not need additional morale, so we don't need our ego skills. Alright, let's just start working on the first guy. And then we end on a Rin skill, and that's our turn. I already have all the base Forster characters. Where I need to use Gacha standard currency, partner or keep character? Keep character banner. If you start a chaos, time flies by really fast. It flies by so fast you wouldn't even know what's going on. Exactly. Alright, so let's see. We have all of them attacking, so we want to kill as many units as possible this turn. Is it max 10 cards per deck? No. I don't think 10 is the limit. I haven't yet even seen anybody reach the limit, you know? Okay, so we have a bunch of shiny cards. We have 3 AP. What would be the order we do this in? Probably the Dark Mist, Secret Art, Slash, to take out the guy with the most HP. Cooked. And then we can get the double attack, and then we can end our turn without the stance. I don't think we need to retain the stance. I don't think we can actually keep anything else. We could get ourselves 1 more AP. But I kind of want Rin to get mind broken here, because then we can kind of stall and try to get her out during this fight. Let's see, that's just a bit of damage. It's nothing. Ooh, I think I misaimed. Whoops. Whatever. You got some monster cards but are gone from save data. That's just based on the save data maximum value. Alright, let's exhaust ourselves of one of those bleed cards. Alright, we now have a Dark Mist Slash into a Haste, no action count reduction. Okay, so we lead off, kill this guy, and then work on the shielding person. Oh, something important. There is information that nobody has told you yet about monster cards. Monster cards always are effective. See, this is so interesting. It is never stated anywhere, but from me using multiple different monster cards in multiple different decks, monster cards are always effective. Every single monster card that deals damage always has attack weakness, even though it says it nowhere. Like, if you paid attention to us actually using the Rotten Ripper last turn, you see how this guy has flame weakness? We just had weakness attack on him. And that is just because every monster card has attack weakness. It just doesn't tell you. Monster cards are monster broken. These cards work like cleanse if used on status ailments. No, you need to exhaust. If you only discard, that means you won't be, you'll be able to get them later back into the card. You need to exhaust them instead of discard. Yo, Metalize, what's up? Alright. Let's go to Top Shop. Top Shop. You have all the characters in the game and can't win in Promotion Mission 3. Help. Save data building, right? Okay. Camouflage. Camouflage allows us to draw 2 next turn, evade 1 guaranteed hit. It is a pretty sick card. Alright, sure. More Rin cards, why not? Why do I not finish the cards in my hand? Because there's no point to playing the card, if that makes sense. See, it's kind of to like save time, you know? Like, if I do or don't play the cards, nothing changes. If I heal myself above max health, nothing changes. If I play a damage enhancing card at the end of a turn and then end my turn, nothing changes. Yeah, Mika and Ray can make a really good K-Run team, absolutely. Rin, Cassius, Mika, Ray. Alright, so what do we have here? We can get 1 AP back. We can create sources of water because we're kept on ego skill, and these cards now have retain. So we can just keep them in hand and use them whenever. So we can now continue building EP. And yeah, we're just gonna end our turn with a double Rin attack. I wonder if we can build a full monster deck. I think that's very RNG heavy, but I don't see why that wouldn't be possible. Alright, so let's see what we do here. We have 3 AP. We could give ourselves 1 AP with this card, so we can play this for 1. And then we can double Ray to end the turn. Alright. See how the second hit was weak, even though my guy is not weak to Void? Alright. Huh? Upon using a card, discard 1 random card, reduce slippery. Ah, okay. So he discarded one of our resources of water. What a funny guy. He really thinks he's smart. Oh, hey! You bitch! Motherfucker discarded our Rin attack card. Big scam. Big scam. Alright. How does camouflage work exactly? See, camouflage gives you this buff. Does not lose health. Upon activation, reduce evasion by 1. So now for 1 hit from any source of damage, we are safe. So you see how he has an attack that does 266 damage, but we take no damage whatsoever. That is from the evade. And we also now drew 2 additional cards. We drew 2 additional cards due to it. So let's see how we play this out. We have a lot of actions, we have a lot of extra AP, and we can probably deal a whole bunch of motherfucking damage. So let's go. Ooh, Divine Epiphany, say less. No way, no way. 1 morale on the permanent. Draw 1 Rin card at the start of your turn if you're in Dark Mist stance. Oh, say less. Say less. I take that every day of the week. Whew. Fantastic. Alright. Next up, what can we do? We can use snack time to rid ourselves of Strike a Darkness to pull the upgrade card. We can play our Void upgrade card. We can... Okay, we currently need how much AP? 2 AP, 3 AP if we play this one. So we get ourselves 1 extra AP. We play the... Okay, we play the Drawing Slash to enter into the stance. Then probably the hit card for... see, this is why I don't really like Dark Mist Inner Art. It just... I like the Epiphanies, I don't like the base version. Because, for example, look at the interaction. This card is more hits based on how many skill cards you have, but this is a skill card itself. So if I play this now, I increase the damage by 30, but I lose 1 additional hit. Alright, so probably hit. Look at that fucking damage. And then we play the card, we lose the card, and we end it on a Rin card. Alright, nice. See? Beautiful. No damage taken whatsoever. Alright. What else do we need to do? Rin does so much damage! Ah, I love it. I love it. Okay, what can we do here? Do we have a wave card? No. Oh! Oh! Okay. We get ourselves the damage bonus based on buffs earned. Buffs owned. We have 10. We boost the damage of our following Rin cards. Then we do the slash. Oi, 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 oi. Rin. I tell you. Rin is rinning. Are you winning, son? Cooked. What's the significance of ending with the Rin card there? If you end with the Rin card, like, you have two things. You always want, you don't need to start your turn. Like, you can lose your Black Mist stance at the beginning of your turn, but you always want to end in Rin's stance, right? You always want to end in Rin's stance. Okay, what do we have? We can either get the Drawing Slash twice, the Snack Time twice, or Strike a Darkness twice. I think we go with Snack Time. Something else that you might or might not have heard about, if you replicate a card before you Epiphany it, you can get 2 different Epiphanies on 2 different cards. Unfortunately, this card is already Epiphanied. Okay, on critical hit, 10% fixed shield. Yes, our crit chance is pretty decent. So, and we are also multi-hitting, so this card is kind of good. Do I want this? Healer's Journey? No, we skip. Alright. Interior. You got Marion for Rin? I would have went with Scarlet for Rin. For Rin, can I roll for a C2? Yeah, you should. Rin C2 is amazing. Rin C2 is peak. Okay, 1 wound at the start of the battle, but we draw 1 additional card each turn. 1 hit to basic attacks, or gain 1 AP at the start of the turn when in an elite or boss area. Our issue with this team is not AP, but it is card draw. So we're actually going to go with Domination. Wound is pretty much a card that is useless, but we get 1 useless card, but we pull 1 extra card every single turn. So we go with the card draw rather than with the AP. Would I have tips for Veronica main DPS? If you want to main DPS Veronica, try to find as many upgrades, as many ballista cards as possible. The more ballista cards, the more damage you... A rare elite boss? Okay, so we definitely want to challenge that guy. We definitely want to challenge the rare elite boss. Alright, looks like the bottom lane is where we want to go. What is a good Lucas team with no Luke and your Ray Mika occupied? You could try Nia Cassius. Alright, so this is our first turn. We can always play Deluge for free. because we get one wave, we get back up to 3. We now have 3. We have snack time, which we could draw 1 card and discard a card. Okay. So we're probably gonna get rid of probably a Ray here. Water barrier, okay. Is there a way for us to enter? No. Okay, so we activate our secret stance and we activate our other upgrade card and then we end our turn. Alright. So we can play this card for 0, which we should. We can get 4 morale, enter into the stance and do the double hitter. Alright. 4 additional morale, enter into the stance, double hitter. Eat this, bitch. Alright. Yeah, we can end them here. So we probably just do 1 card. Rin time. Alright. Random event or stage fight? I like the top lane better. We don't have a lot of cash, so let's go with random events. Should you focus on potential or promotion? Promotion. Always focus on promotion rather than potential. You get more of a stat increase. Okay. 180 credits, battle, select. Ooh, public cards. There's only if you don't have a super high exploration level, there is only 26 public cards in the game. The chance of you getting one of the really good ones, like Gearbag, is really high. Okay, so let's talk a bit about standard neutral cards and which ones are really good. Number 1, Iron Wall is amazing. Iron Wall gives you permanently bigger shields, permanently damage reduction. And this stacks. If you get multiple Iron Wall copies, you get bigger shields and become tankier. A must-have for any tanky team comp. Iron Wall is a must-have for any tanky team comp. Pulverize is ridiculous. 150 damage times 2, always guaranteed to crit hit or weakness hit, and it draws you 1. Beautiful card. And this one, I don't like Aimed Fire. Aimed Fire has a high multiplier, but only really works during chaos. Otherwise, the credits, they don't do much, right? Knowledge of Darkness can work really well at the end of the turn, especially if you know what's in your draw pool, but no, Gearbag. Gearbag is ridiculous. Gearbag is ridiculous. So, Gearbag, I always like to put it on... Let's put it on Mika. I like my Gearbags on my Mika. Is Magna, Tressa, and Orlea a good second team? Yeah, sure. Pot of Greed is banned for a reason. Yes, and see, the thing is, you don't even have to pay to play this card. Alright, so Deluge for free. Start of every turn. Probably the extra morale, the extra resolve. And we just hit him once. I think that's kind of how we want to end our turn. You know what? We can actually do this better. Instead, what we should do is get 1 extra AP and end it on a stance so that next turn we pull an additional Rin card. Also helps us with getting out of Breakout. Alright. Let's get us out of there. Let's see, who do we get rid of? The heal for Ray. We have a Strike at Darkness. It doesn't do much. Do we even want to attack the guy? Maybe not. We retain everything else. Is there a point to us attacking him? We have a big shield. We would lose. We would just take more damage. And it's more important for us to just get Rin out. Alright. How did you reach level 40 so fast? Stamina refreshing. Buying multiple of these stamina copies. Oh! Our Rin just attacked our own team. That's just unfortunate. That is truly unfortunate. I mean, I guess we're exhausting this just so we can draw another one. And yeah, we get one wave, which would be 1 AP. And then we just fully heal. So we get the wave, we get the extra healing. He's gonna attack us right here. And then we just fully heal. And we reduce some extra stress. Nice. Alright, we should be free from breakdown now. Welcome back to the land of the sane. We have a gear bag. We have a source of water. If we go, we are in the stance. If we do the standard attack right now, we should trigger gear bag, which hopefully pulls us more cards. One extra skill card, which means one extra hit. Is there anything else we should be doing? We're about to take a bit of damage, so let's heal ourselves. Let's give us some damage reduction. Also, so we can cycle partners. Alright, this should be fine. Why does Mika heal so much? It's just that she's level 50. Alright. Alright, so let's see. 5 actions. 1 extra action, 1 AP. At least heals us a bit. Sure. Let's go for some healing, some stress reduction. Alright, nice turn. How do you deal with the stress in this comp? Little shielding so it feels like you get a fair bit of stress? Healing. Healing, the stronger the healing, the more stress it reduces. See? Heal. Recover health based on defense. Recover random combatant stress by 1 to 6 depending on the heal amount. So it's just gonna be something that should be getting stronger over time. Over time we should just be healing more and more, meaning we reduce more and more stress, meaning stress becomes less and less of a problem. Okay, so Strike at Darkness makes Darkblade stronger. This one doesn't have hit count. We cannot enter the stance. I feel like we should probably end it this turn. Yes, you get 4 of them every week. At least that is how it was during the limited playtest, and that's how it should be. So then basic attack into standard attack into Ripper card, and then we should be fine. Isn't Rin's protection card useless? It's not the craziest. Ooh, hee hee, hee. We are lucky. We got the perfect Rin stance. Okay, for those of you that know, which of these is the very best Rin stance? Is it 1, 2, or 3? Give me your guesses in the comments. Which of these is the best? I'll wait. 1, 2, or 3? A lot of 3s. See, this is what the game likes you to think. This is what the game wants you to think. It is not 3. You have so many other ways to get into it. The ability to further increase the multi-hit damage by 50% just by being in the stance you are in, no matter what, should be the obvious choice for any proper Rin main. Beautiful pick. Who would you call the top 3 strongest units in the game? I don't know, Khalib, Haru, Renoa? But to be fair, I don't think anybody is weaker than anybody else. Alright, so we get coin, right? Nice. We get a gear piece. is okay. And we get another gear piece, which might be legendary. Alright, sure. More gear, more good. We take it. Hugo's missing in that list. Someone asked for top 3. Should you go all in on standard combatant banner until 300 summons or refresh stamina? If you want to refresh stamina, don't refresh more than 4 times a day. It is not worth it. Okay. We have this guy to face, the Hexer. What do we do here? We play Deluge for free. We play Snack Time to get rid of Ray's healing card. Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. Or is it in our hand? It's in our hand. God damn it. Alright, we get rid of one of her basic attacks. Nice. Now we get 2 more cards. We can do another Snack Time. Let's get rid of a Water Sprout. Okay. We could ult. I don't think we need to though. For morale into these 2? No. For morale basic attack card. These 2. Yeah, let's see. This would be 257, 226. Alright, sure. 4 additional morale, 1 hit, next hit, skip turn. If you have Khalib, should I go for Haru or is it okay for me to wait? You can wait, you don't have to go for Haru, it's just that they work well together. Alright, next up, we have 1 extra wave. And then we can just enter the stance, gain focus, and strike. Boom. Alright, next turn. Best Renoa team. Renoa is super flexible. You can run her together with anyone in any team. Like, just make her the main DPS. You could, for example, something that you can try and can be really fun is Renoa Beryl Mika, Renoa Maribel Mika, Renoa Nia, Renoa Cassius. There's infinite possibilities. Okay, what else do we want to do here? We have the damage count. Plus 3 action count to all allies when at the end of the turn. Increase fixed damage dealt. Alright, let's get ourselves the morale. Let's do the hit and then let's upgrade the damage. Alright, perfect. Drawing slash, double damage, big hit. My guy's cooked. He does not survive this turn. No way. Broken. Destroyed. Send packing. Fantastic. TLDR for Ray and a Rin team. Card search, 1 cost damage bonus, morale boost, exhausting of annoying Mika cards, and passive healing. Should I go for Haru partner or wait for later character? Only the more, like if you like Haru more than enough, like if you like Haru enough, then you can go for Haru partner, but you don't have to. You don't have to. Rin or Leia plus who? Rin or Leia plus Ray. Alright, we start with the Deluge because it's free. We do the Snack Time. And we again get rid of Ray basic attack. Gear Bag, which we activate through Dark Cloud Stand slash. Then we could do stance into card, into ending, card into stance, into end, and we end our turn. How does a free-to-play play this game? Feel like gems don't come in that much later, probably why the combatants go on the normal banner after. I think the devs said something along the lines of, if you truly only go for one copy for any character, you should be able to obtain all characters. But honestly, for the most part, you hold for characters that you truly like, as in any gacha. Like, no gacha is just gonna give you everything without you having to, like, pay attention, right? That's just not how the game works. Alright, let's activate Dark Stance. I think we can be confident here that we can leave the Dark Stance. Do we want to dodge? Sure, let's dodge. Next hit he does, no damage. Booyah! Alright, and also if you don't take health damage, you also don't get stressed. So, Epiphany, nice. Let's see what we get. Alright, sure. My Rin mains in chat. What do you think? Which card am I going to choose? Two, a bunch of twos. Middle, 2, 3, 3. 2, 3, 1. Alright, so let's go through the reasons why, alright? The leftmost card is out because it's only one instance of a hit. No matter how many boosts we apply, they only apply once, right? Leftmost one is out for that reason. Rightmost one is out for the fact that it says all cards in hand cost -1. The problem is, this is a mistranslation. This only works for Rin's cards. This only works for Rin's cards, alright? See, the devs are big stupid, right? I don't know what they did, I don't know why they did it, but trust me, this one only works for Rin's cards. Middle one, we already have 41% crit rate, double hitters get double boosts, and 100% crit damage could cook. Is it my favorite epiphany for this card? No. My favorite epiphany for this card is actually the 4-hitter, but we just didn't get it, and that is what it is. Mistranslations, your beloved. Exactly. See, don't you love it? Don't you love it? Alright, if we go on the bottom lane, we can kill some more people. Ooh, what is this? Select one card to epiphany, initiate battle. I think we have all our Rin cards epiphanied. Oh no, we could epiphany the drawing slash. Oh, we could epiphany camouflage. Ooh, camouflage could be net. Or we could epiphany the monster card. Ooh, so many options, so many tempting options. Or we could epiphany gear bag. Discord link is in the description. In the stream description. Let's epiphany. Let's epiphany. Camouflage or Rotten Ripper? Camouflage or Rotten Ripper? Let's go with camouflage. Let's see what we can get. 1 immunity, which block 2 morale. That is permanent. That is permanent. Okay, the Discord link. Wait, did it take the wrong description? I'm sorry, I fixed it. No, wait. WGSP. The Discord link right below this one should actually work. Let me try it myself. Copy. Alright. Permanent as in for the whole duration of the fight, right? I think that works. I think the link works. I hope. I do. How do I know that it's permanent? Because it doesn't say for 1 turn. Expired already? How? Wait, did I lose Discord Nitro? That might be the only reason this one would expire. Because we don't have enough boosts anymore on the server. Ah, you stupid. No, oh fuck, I need to buy 2 boosts. Okay, people. Let me buy 2 boosts. Can anybody help me out? Should I buy the boosts? I need 2 more boosts on the Discord server. We just lost the fucking permanent link. Ah, Damn you, game. That's annoying. That is annoying as hell. Okay, then yeah, fuck it. Let's just buy 2 Discord boosts. 1 sec. $7 a month. Purchase. Yes, I agree. You annoying piece of shit. Damn you, Discord. Alright. Thank you. And now we have the 3 boost again. Perfect. The link should work now. Alright, people. Link down in the description should work again. I'm sorry for the confusion. Alright. Let's continue. So, we go with the morale. 100%. 2 morale, meaning 40% extra damage for all our multiplayer, is worth Rin as a second DPS. You mean as a DPS for a second team? Or as a secondary DPS? Because she is a main DPS. She is a hyper carry. Ooh, escapism. Oh no. So here we have the chance to block the next hit. I mean, sure, why not? We are also gonna draw more. Can we use the save data from Zero System in other modes? I don't see why not. It should be just like the Chaos mode. It's just the Chaos mode even more difficult, if that makes sense. Alright, let's use our snack times. So we can rotate some cards. We're gonna get rid of the basic attack. We're gonna get rid of... I mean, I kind of don't want to get rid of a mental breakdown. Seems like a dumb idea. Okay, I guess we gotta get rid of Rin's shield. Then we go into the stance. We take some hits, but that's fine. Then we activate the stance. And then we either... 1 extra hit, double hitter. This should kill. There we go. Why your crit rate is so high? I only have 3% in level 33 already. I'll show you after. I'll show you after the run how we did that. Alright. Yeah, we should draw a whole bunch of Mika cards right now. This team feels free to play. Is it fun? It is amazing. And yes, it is free to play. You can play this team whenever you want. Draw 1 when in hand. I mean, sure, give me 1 more card. Give me the permanent stance. I think we want the extra AP. So, because we're already on 7 EP, any ego posts we get don't really work. So, we have this one, which means we now have 3. We could double stance and then we could normal stance. So, this one would be down to 329. This should cook him. These damage numbers. I love them. Give me more. Alright. Mental breakdown. Mental breakdown. We are back. And attack. Boom. And attack. Boom. You have no luck with Karen Ray Mika. Is it okay to use Tressa instead of Ray? For me, it feels bad. Yeah, sure. Nothing stops you from that. 100%. We have around 4% more base crit rate through her potential, yes. Alright, so we draw more cards. We play this card for free. This guy's gonna attack us. This guy looks special, so we could Rin ult on him, but I kind of want to save the cheap Rin ult so we can do like a nasty combo if we need it for the boss. So let's just here. So we can reduce some stress. How did we so easily increase crit damage? It's part of the card. The crit damage increase is part of the epiphany. Alright, so we can play this for 0. I think we focus the strong enemy first. We can play this for 0. We can upgrade our void cards. We can get more damage if we're in the stance, to then enter the stance, and to then... Oh, 249 damage. This is what you like to see. How's the run going? I would say with every epiphany, we've almost always got the best choice possible. So, one shot! I tell you, AoE damage is overrated if you deal enough damage. It sounds simple, but it is so true. If you deal enough damage, AoE is overrated. Is the reduced ult will be carried over into the next battle? Yes, until we use it. Oh! A special boss fight. That means we get a mythic piece of equipment after we beat him. So, this guy works in a very special way. You are not allowed to use the same combatants back to back. So what we need to do is play Rin Ray. Like we could play Rin Mika, Rin Ray, Rin Mika, Rin Ray, but we can't play Rin Rin, right? So if the last card used was from the same combatant, he instantly attacks you, right? So what we want to do is we want to find a rotation during which we never play the same card from the same combatant. So we're going to start this off by entering into our stance, which auto-activates a Mika card, which allows us to again play a Rin card. So we can play a Rin card. And then he just does whatever he does. Oh, maybe combo cards don't count. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure on combo cards, right? But that is how he works. So if we want to start out, we start with a Ray card. With the Rin card. Then we do a Mika card. Then we can do a Ray card into a Rin card, and then finish the turn on a Ray card. And you see how he doesn't attack? That's because that's how his mechanic works. And we can also get rid of these shock ephemeral bullshit thingies. We play the Ray card last, so we can play this card no problem. Nice. I don't think Celestials count for this mechanic. Alright, so he's now shiny and everything. So if the last card used was from the same combatant, immediately use Form of Despair, right? So we just don't want to use the same combatant cards in a row. So we need to use an ego skill anyway. Who are the two best fit for Rin? Owen, Cassie's Magna. Out of these three, Cassie's and Magna, I would say. Alright. Let's see right here. So we just did the ego skill. We can dodge his next hit for free, draw more cards. And we get morale, which we do. And yeah, then we just do a, I don't know, do a whirlpool. Alright, turn end. How many shock cards can you pull? What the fuck? That is one too many shock cards, I swear. Alright. I guess protection is the only thing we can play this turn. Luckily, they're now all gone, right? Alright, so we have her in breakdown. So breakdown is the same. So we have to play a breakdown card which counts as a Mika card. Then we have to play somebody else's card. We could then get rid of probably her basic attack. Then we could play another breakdown card. To then play the Predator card. To then play the damage dealing card. Into another breakdown card. And end it on a Rin card. Alright, sweet. Alright. And then last attack should be this one. That wound card is from the stage effect. What is this? What do you have for us? This is decent. So what we get is a percentage attack bonus. Still doesn't work. Okay, let me check. Thank you. I'll check it out right now. I'll have to edit end streamer mode right here to make sure that this... Maybe they disabled it. Maybe I have to like re-enable it. Ta-da! So, let's see. Boost perks. Custom... Ah, yeah, they reset my custom link. Such sneaky people. Alright. Password. I'm so sorry for the caused confusion. What do you mean password doesn't... Motherfuckers. Why do I have to jump through so many hoops? Okay, there you go. Now it works again. So sorry. Alright, so we get a percentage boost in attack, we get flat attack, and what this means is every time we break an enemy, we reduce our stress by 1. It is not the most perfect item, but it helps us get more base stats. More base stats means higher multipliers means higher damage means higher good. Alright, we want to go with the top lane. Fight. Ravage is breaking an enemy. It's okay. 1 stress isn't the most in the world. Alright, when dealing damage with the targeting attack card Agony, we can absolutely put that on Ray. Nobody else really needs that. And our Mika should also be getting out of Breakdown in a little bit. Should I slot Ray or Veronica in Rin team? I would say Ray. Alright, so escape it. Did you just put 2 wounds in my deck? You fucking bitch. Alright, good enough. We'll get her out at some point. Alright, so he's gonna block. So we deal damage. He's gonna shield himself. We can attack. And we can heal. And then we end our turn. Alright. Can Khalib with Hugo work? Sure. I don't see why not. Alright, we don't have any other limitation. What is this? Morale 2, impair 1. Okay, nothing happens. Let's search for our deck. Alright, we created the Dark Condensation card. Which card do we get rid of? Probably the Wound card. I'm not in streamer mode. I'm sorry, I don't know if you heard that. Ta-da. Alright, nice. Okay, we have this out of the way. This one could give us a 100% increased attack multiplier. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we'll be able to enter or leave the stance. Okay, so we play a passive turn. We play a chill turn. So this chill turn considers, or you know the word, right? We activate our stance. We activate our guaranteed hit evasion. And we chill. A very active turn. Okay, we get her out of mental breakdown. We are back. We can delete a card, draw a card. I hate Whirlpool and everything it stands for. So we're going to delete Whirlpool. So we would have to enter into the stance. Okay, so we do the upgrade card for more damage. We enter into the stance. Then do the multi-cuts. And then we just do another cut. Sweet. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Alright. Multi-cut into single cut and he's dead. Okay, bye-bye. Hey, just to appreciate that. Yeah, sorry, I was wondering if the Discord link was ever gonna expire. Apparently it does. Annoying. Alright. When an ally uses a upgrade card plus 20% damage, shield, and healing. All of these people have upgrade cards. We're running a bunch of upgrade cards, so we probably put this one on Mika, actually. You got my second guaranteed 5-star. Maylin, is she good? Maylin is fantastic. Can Maylin work together with Cassius and Mika? No doubt. No doubt she can. Okay, what do we need to do here? Another elite boss, but we would skip the minions fuck it, we ball elites to the end. We are obviously playing high risk, high reward. We might just get cooked if we find an unlucky boss. But for now, we are going towards the end. A trial to determine who will become the vessel of the Messiah. Okay. We have none of these. Alright, sure. Let's get rid of a card. Which card do we lose? We could, the easiest, no. We could try to get rid of another heal card. I like Rin's shield card, because it's just another Rin card. More Rin cards is more good, but drawing it is kind of a dud. So we probably get rid of protection. Alright, let's continue. You're right. I should have removed the fucking gold AoE card from Mika. You are all so damn right. I'm sorry. I did not see the vision. I did not see the vision. Okay, so attack, drawing slash into dark mist. Attack, drawing slash dark mist and turn. Alright. Dark mist upgrade. How much are you going to hit me for? 85 times 4? Ooh. Do we want to camouflage this one? Ah, okay. Let's give ourselves more AP to play with. Alright. So we have more AP, so we could camouflage and Rotten Ripper. But we also kind of need to get rid of the bleed card. Because otherwise it triggers our camouflage, which would be kind of stupid. So we probably just double use. Get rid of the bleed card. Camouflage ourselves, and then we Rotten Ripper. We should not get hit. Wait, how did... Ah, okay, I guess it's a multi-hit. Yeah, multi-hitters are kind of nasty against us. Okay, so this one is going to hit 5 times. Now it deals 40% more damage. Ooh. 2165 damage in a single hit. This is what I play this for. Alright. We're gonna take damage regardless. With one wave we get 1 AP. So we can increase our AP, then heal based on the number of AP, then yeah, just heal even more, and probably exhaust the card. We're going to be exhausting Whirlpool, fuck you. Alright, nice. Exhaust on bleed could, the exhaust is only for our turn. And booyah! Bye bye, Mr. Angel person. How many copies of Rin? 0. We are on a 0 copy Rin. We're doing all of this on a 0 copy Rin. Every one of you can do this as well. When an ally breaks an enemy, 40% shield. Sure. More shield, why not? Can Epiphany card return if you remove them from the deck? If you have a second copy of it, sure. Ooh, look at this. We have the option to obtain any public card, which could be a gear bag, which could be another evade, which could be anything else. Or we could copy a card. I need to try. We need to copy the Rin stance. 100%. The Rin stance that gives us an extra card with Godly Epiphany, Morale, and Resolve. If we can keep this. If we can keep this card. If we can keep this card. Oh my. Oh my, we are hella greedy. We have a mythic item, double legendary, duplicated, divine epiphany. Hey, if we can keep this card, holy shit. Alright, balls to the wall, we continue. We have a shop. We can use this shop to... Okay, rally. What is rally? Haste, draw 1, so it replaces itself and it does action count. You know, this one is actually kind of nice. I like it. Let's put that on Mika. Repent. -1 morale, -1 resolve for the enemy. Reinforced combat suit. If there's no shield, we do gain more shield. Let's remove the fucking whirlpool. I swear to God, I hate this card more than anything else. We do not have any more epiphanies to get. Overwhelm is kind of useless. Spiked shield is kind of useless. All these cards are kind of useless. Another rally. Why not? Alright. And we have a second shop as well. Alright. So this guy is a special, stronger mini-boss. Ooh! How much health do you have, you stupid fuck? 6,599. Okay. Okay. And we even get an instant epiphany on rally. Instant rally epiphany. For 1 turn, we gain either morale, resolve, or fortitude. We go all in. Damage, 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 damage. That is what we do. Okay, we get 1 free evade. Draw 2, morale 2. No brainer. We get the extra card draw. Let's do another card draw. Let's remove Raise Healing. Raise Healing card gone. Do we need the AP this turn? Because I don't... Why is this card not epiphanied yet? Such a scam. I mean, I guess it will epiphany itself at some point. We keep this card on hand. Okay, sure. Deluge for free always goes well. Dark Blade. Source of Water. Drawing Slash. Double cut. Alright. Yeah, you don't want to put too many monster cards on the same unit, because monster cards take up a huge amount of save data. Okay. This would get an epiphany. I don't care about it though. We have 8 active buffs, meaning for 1 turn we could do 80% more damage. Okay. We have so many options here. We can get 1 wave. But we cannot allow this guy to act. The problem is, if we let him act, after action, when a card is used, triggers a random trap. We cannot take too many actions, otherwise he'll cook us and everything we know and love. So, I think we have to tone it down. We boost our 1-cost cards. We boost our 1-cost cards. Here, we have 3 actions left. We could increase his action count by 1. We'll just do the double cut. And we end the turn. We should have done the wave, you know? We should have actually done the wave. to morale, to resolve, draw 2 Rin cards if you're in Rin stance. Ah, yeah. You love to see it. Okay, give ourselves the rally. No, we remove the water barrier. We draw the rally, which increases his action count. We need 1 more AP. Can we somehow sneak in 1 AP? Alright, we play 1 card first. We need 1 wave stack. We should have played the card last turn. Alright, okay. 1 card has to be good enough. If I get another 5-star, does Haru's banner pity reset? Yes, but the next pity is guaranteed to be Haru. But also only if you're actually talking about her banner, right? Okay, so we have the card as well again. We have so much card draw, holy shit. Okay, how do we do this best? We have 1 free AP here. Okay, first let's increase his action count. Let's get the extra AP and let's think. We have 5... We have 5 AP. And these cards together cost us exactly 5. So we do the stance first. Then we obtain this, we do the attack, and then we finish with this one, I think. Ooh, that is damage. That is damage, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you hit hard and how you hit well. Alright. See, this doesn't even have exhaust. This card does not have exhaust. This card is goated. Rally is incredible. Rally is fucking awesome. We have so much card draw. We have... How much... This guy... Okay. This is gonna one-shot him. Booyah. Big damage. Alright. Probably the basic attack card damage 150. Hugo Tresser Rin or Hugo Tresser Orlea? Hugo Tresser Orlea, 100%. What do our other things do? At the start of the battle, 20% shield. Sure, we can remove that. Okay, all that stands between us and the win is the final boss. All that stands between us and winning is the final boss. We can remove 1 more card. It's going to have to be... Raise Healing. We always remove this one anyway. So let's get rid of Raise Healing. Celestial Exhaust. We don't have a lot of high cost cards. We don't have any X cards. When an enemy is defeated, too vulnerable. I mean, this can work. When an enemy breaks, too vulnerable, sure. Alright, yeah, sure. More vulnerable, more enemy damage. And then there would have been a Pulverize or a Skybash. Okay. Final boss. We're going in with decently high stress. And the reason why we go in with so much stress is not due to us taking damage. It's unavoidable. It's the way these characters react to stress. Here, if you check this out, see? The reason, if you're wondering, am I cooking or am I getting cooked? Look at this. If we do not take damage in a fight, Rin is just like, no, I'm not doing this. You didn't let me get hit. I hate you, right? So even if we play everything perfectly, Rin just naturally increases her stress. This one, the moment there is more than 3 enemies, we just take more stress. And Mika, she just doesn't really like you stealing any of her cards. Okay, people. Let's cook. This boss is an annoying ass bitch. I am confident in beating her, but I cannot promise anything. Alright. So... he's gonna summon the fucking ghost, and the moment the ghosts are summoned, we're on a countdown. The moment the bitch ghost gets summoned, we're already on a countdown. So we probably do the most important card first. And then... okay, listen. This boss has a humongous action count, okay? But this action count gets reduced every time one of these stupid fucks attacks. You can only single target damage one of these, right? So your goal is to right now, as fast as humanly possible, eliminate every single one of these stupid guys before they act. That is your main goal. Kill them before they act. The more turns they get, the more attacks they make, the more troublesome this boss will become later down the line. So we have 3 actions before these guys attack. We don't want that. So how do we make the most out of this? We probably ego skill just like this to get rid of 2 of them without increasing the action count. So now we are on 2 AP. We could play this for free. This guy does not break. We need to find a way to kill a second one. Somehow. Somehow we need to find a way to kill a second one. In less than 3 actions. Show me a future in which this works. Banger! Alright. So this one would give us 3, but there's only then 1 action count left. Shit. I mean, yeah, okay, we go with the extra AP. Alright, there we go. Action count -2, unavoidable, right? Unavoidable, we can't do anything about it. But what we can do is get the extra AP and then cook this guy. Shit! Shit. Extra AP. No, wait, it was an upgrade card though. So I don't think there was anything we could do here. We just didn't crit. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. We have 4 actions. We don't want these guys to act. The boss is already down by 4 at action count, right? We want to preferably kill them before any of these act in any way, shape or form possible. So probably Dark Blade. Ah, but that brings us out of the stance. How do we do this best? How do we do this best? Because I don't want to waste this card on this guy. That's useless. So we take 1 action. We get rid of this basic attack card. And then we pray. Rally. Rally increases action count. Fantastic. So now we have less to worry about. It's still not perfect though. We could kill the guy and then hope the double hitter just wins without it. So we have 3. So 1 cost, Dark Blade, and then we just see what happens. Increase the damage. Finish this guy off. Hope we crit. Ah, okay. I mean, sure. Take 1 more action off. 1 more rapid speed is all you get, you stupid boss. Okay. Here's our drawing / epiphany. Alright, we kill the guy right here. We enter into stance, we activate the card draw. We are in our stance. We increase our stance damage. And we cut the stupid fuck. Woo! Alright. Another questionnaire. All my Rin mains. All my people in the stream. Which of these cards fits us best? A, B, or C? 1, 2, or 3? Let me know. What do you think? That is what I would like to hear. 1 it is. 1 is the best card, and that is because we have humongous card draw. We have massive attack, and the biggest problem here is the one in the middle is morale just for 1 turn. Useless. This one is way too expensive. We need this to enter into the stance in emergencies, and the one in the beginning is just massive damage scaling. Okay, so what do we do here? We can tactical analysis to get 1 more AP to increase the damage of the Rotten Ripper. Sweet. Alright, perfect turn. I think we've won. Like, I highly doubt with our deck. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Alright, let's see if we can get Rin out before we die. This could get interesting. Can we get... perfect. We have the gods on our side. The gods don't want us to lose yet, so we shall not lose. Alright. What else do we... Okay, we undo this. We undo this action. Reason why we undo this action is because you see how we played the card and we lost the low cost? We definitely want to activate this. The reason why we want to activate this is because we need the two vulnerable stacks. Right? The reason why we do this 2 vulnerable stacks. Now we give him +3 actions, draw 1. This one we keep. This one is useless damage that breaks our stance. This one is 1 wave that is not useless, so that's what we do, and then we end. Alright. Ooh, what is the best order to kill here? This one would give us 1. We have 1, 2, 3. Look at how many Rin cards we have. Fan-fucking-tastic. Alright. We probably start with this, because it's the most amount of cards. We increase the damage of our multi-hitter by 100%. And then we end it on a big bang. Damage! This is damage, people. This is damage. Damage to the moon. There we go. Cooked. Gone and forgotten. No, no, no. Hey. If we can keep 3 Dark Mist Secret Art Destructions in our deck, 3 Godly Epiphany replicated, 1 morale, 1 resolve, we have to take the gamble. There is no way that's gonna work, but I have to gamble. I know Snack Time is safer. I know Blessing of the Wave is safer. But we have to gamble. We are here to gamble, and if I could get this card 3 times, the world would be healed, right? If I could get this card 3 times, the world would be healed. What is this? Bullet of Order. I mean, we need to use them anyway. Okay, sure. What do we keep? What do we keep? Oh shit, what do we keep with our Rin save data? The save data value for this run was high. What do we keep? How much does the game allow us to keep? Fuck, there wasn't a lot in there. There was not a lot in there. We're gonna counsel her anyway, and then we'll check out the full deck. I think we only got 2 Dark Mist Inner Art stances, but one of them should be Godly Epiphany. Ha! 100%, I know you well. Alright, how much have we actually kept from that run? How much have we actually kept? I know we were super greedy. I know we were greedy to hell and back. But how much did we actually keep and what got lost? Okay, exploring new coordinates. Is that the rarity? We should definitely play the legendary planet, right? But this looks impossible. Monsters gain 2 fury every 3 turns. 4 elite spots. Elites and boss area monsters HP increases by 30%. Save data value base level is high. I mean, we take that obviously. But okay, what made it through? We have the Godly Epiphany twice! We have the Godly Epiphany twice! We made it through with the Godly Epiphany and the Morale Camouflage. We got the Morale Camouflage, we got the Godly Epiphany twice. Yes! Yes! This is basically everything besides the 1 Dark Mist Secret Art Destruction upgrade. We have almost everything. We are just missing 1 single thing, and this, what you see is we don't even have the basic shield skill in here. We are missing just 1. 1 thing is what we lost. It's not high enough. The save data cap wasn't high enough for us to keep everything we earned. We had too much in there. We had a mythic weapon, legendary gear piece, blue gear piece, triple divine Epiphany, enhanced, replicated, duplicated card, neutral card Epiphany, Epiphany for every single one of our cards. Oh, the save data is nasty. So how do you increase the cap? By playing more difficult content. So, for example, if we had played, right? If we had played this, look at what this says. Very high. If we play this on breakdown, yeah, seen this before? If we had played this run instead, I guarantee you we probably would have kept every single piece. Can you see my Rin? Sure. You've seen her carry. Now you're wondering, how did we get here? What did he do? Why the fuck did we perform that well, right? Alright, so first off, as I said, 0 manifest egos, right? We have 0 manifest egos in here. One thing we do have, that is important to note, is we used the partner. Would you have been able to beat the run without her? 100%. One of the main reasons why I went for the partner is I don't have the 4-star partner. I don't have her. See? In all my summons, I did not get a single copy of Rin's perfect 4-star partner. I don't have her, right? How did we get Scarlet? We bought her from the shop. I did not gamble on Scarlet. This also was I recommend. Do not summon on the partner banner. Save these crystals and just buy the perfect partner, right? Buy the perfect partner. Okay, now listen closely. This can be very important to you building perfect characters. It has to do with how easy it is to get good pieces in this game, okay? This might look scary, but we'll go piece by piece so you understand that this didn't actually cost me a lot of investment, okay? So let me show you, let me show you how this works, all right? If you go into your storage and you delete, that is a ridiculously fucking good piece. Like, period. But no, we're here for something else. If you delete a legendary piece, look at this. You see this currency right here, right? We get 10. We get 10 of this currency. Keep this in mind. This is very important for the next steps. You get 10 of this currency. If you sell the 3 that we just gained, we are already up to 30. And what you can do with these is you can craft pieces. You can craft dedicated gear pieces. So what I did is I went into the shop, used the free-to-play to everyone currently available legendary multi-dimensional alignment material, right? We bought ourselves one of this. We went into the storage, into the crafting section, and we crafted a crit rate chance. A crit chance main stat 35% crit damage set, right? I have it on video if you want to see the process. Sure, let's run the video, right? I mean, seeing is believing, right? I can play you the file, no problem. I did that earlier this morning. Here. So this is how it looks. You dismantle for 20, right? You dismantle for 20. You go into the storage. You go into crafting. We select our set. We select the piece we want. We select the main stat we want. And this only takes 10, right? This takes only 10. And goblets in Genshin, you can select any goblet main stat you want. Yes, preferably you pick the goblet, but for me, crit chance on Rin is more important. So this is what we did. We spent our 1 multi-dimensional, the equivalent of 10 legendary pieces, and there you go, right? This is the piece we crafted. 4.5% crit main and then attack. So let's have a look at the rest of the stats. They aren't that good, right? They just make sense on her. Let me show you. So this is what we have. We have attack percent main stat. We're currently on display. One sec. Right? We have attack percent main stat with a bit of crit chance on there. You can get that piece if you just farm for it, right? It's whatever. We have this void damage goblet. I actually got that on the side. Most of the time I was actually running this one with just attack. Like, attack is best, but if you can get void damage, sure, get void damage, right? But it's not important. You would have been able to do basically the same damage. This is the piece I showed you. As you can see, it rolled into attack percent, and it caps out 27% crit rate from a single gear piece, right? And then right here, we just have whatever with a bit of crit chance on there. This has a bit of crit chance on there. And this one is the 2-piece for 12% attack with a bit of crit chance on there, right? So these are our full stats. 34.7% additional crit rate, 6% crit damage, and 275% attack. And I think the last thing we need to talk about is potential, right? So our potential is fully maxed on basic cards. Let me actually move you out of the way so you're not in the way. We are fully maxed out on basic cards. We are fully in the process of upgrade. I could upgrade this. I don't care too much about it. We have the unique cards up to 14%, and we have 4% crit chance. We would need to level up further to level 60 if we want more crit chance, right? That's all we have. we can still get more crit chance here, up to 25%, up to 15%, and here we could get more crit damage. So this is the Rin. Is crit damage gear better than the Void gear? Yes, Void gear doesn't work on Rin. See, Void gear is all about exhausting cards. You do not exhaust cards on Rin. What you can run is the Void gear set is what something you can run as a support set. So you could run the Void gear set on Ray, right? When a Void card is when a card is exhausted, increased Void damage. That doesn't work just for Ray. That works for the whole team. So you can run this as a support set on Ray. We're just running max HP set on Mika. And yeah, that is what we're doing. So this was the Rin from the run. Oh yeah, I guess Affinity 7. So yeah, this is our Rin. This was our run. And holy shit, I do not think anything in this game stands a chance against us now. Like, I know this is a little high to say, but what is gonna beat us, right? With this Rin save file, let's just play hard mode. Let's play hard mode battle missions. Right? We have hard mode battle missions. Let's use a bit of that power advantage. What's Rin's dupe again? Rin's one dupe is going to increase the base multiplier of the 6-hitter by 20%. Can I explain Rin's? See, I only have one dream in my life. I have one dream in my life, and that is getting... Oh, you're right, we should lock the save data. You are very right. Ta-da! Save data locked. Alright? So, this Manifest Ego is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So what this means is, every time you use an action that gives you the Dark Mist stance, you create this card. Alright? What this card does is it deals 68% base damage, 20% more damage per number of Rin cards used this turn, and if you have no Rin cards in your hand at the end of your turn, this card costs you nothing. It is one additional hit on Rin every single turn that scales with the amount of cards you use. And it also completes the Rin gameplay loop. You start by unsheathing her sword with the drawing slash, and you end your turn by sheathing your sword on the C2. It is cinema. Alright. So we have our draw 1, draw void, AP, draw 1, draw cards. This one would be draw, void, morale, damage. This one would be damage, draw, void. I like this one a lot. This one is a gear draw with the draw 1 on a 0 cost for 1 turn, 80% with the void draw and the 4 card and the 1 cost. Oh, you know, I like this better actually. I might just like this one better. Okay, where is my... Oh yeah, we have someone else to save. I know we were glazing Rin. Can't you claim Rin's E1? I could claim it, but I want to go from E0 to E2 at the same time. Will I do an account review? Sure. Sure, I can. But, let's save the Mika save data. I really like the impact of the rally card. I think the rally card is absolutely awesome. Am I free to play on this account? No. Do I have a free to play second account? Yes. Can you replicate what I just did there free to play? 100%. Is it going to take you 2 or 3 days longer to get to level 40? Naturally. Olea seems weak. You might have to see for more epiphanies. She's not meant to shine like a star. She's meant to like lurk in the shadows and passively boost you like nobody's business. Alright. So let's check out the Mika save data. Because let's see if we can... Ooh, we have the double rally. One of them has... but this is for one turn. This one is the draw 1, 0 haste with gear back. With this one, with the water card removed. But they put water arrow back in. That's some annoying people. They put fucking water arrow back in. Alright, it's okay. 50k save data on Mika is alright. We can remove water arrow with our search cards. I think that's fine. We can remove the search. It's worth the double rally, I would say. Yeah, I think it's worth the double rally. Yeah, but usually Orlea should be the last one to get the mental breakdown. 50k? Yeah, isn't this crazy how our Mika save data is rated higher than our Rin save data, but none of you here would tell me that it's anywhere close? I don't think anybody would say that this is a bad save data. My Rin is cooking. We are cooking so hard. I love it. I love it. Removing basic cards reduces save data. Increases save data, yeah. If you remove cards, you increase save data. That's kind of how it works. Because it's overpowered to have smaller decks. Okay, let's cook. With our final full deck assembled, let's cook some hard battle missions. Are you ready? Are you ready to see this whole shit in action? We just spent 2 hours building the deck. And now we can play it. Now we can play it. Alright, so free AP. Free card, free AP, basic attack, and we stop. Nia or Ray within? Ray. I love and I swear on the synergy between the two. Alright, 1 extra morale for this turn. Extra void card damage. 1 morale, 1 resolve, extra Ray card draw. And we skip the turn. Obviously at the beginning of this battle not a lot is happening, right? Understandable. But now the engine starts cycling. Now the gears start turning. And now we should start annihilating. So we enter into the stance. Activate the double draw. Get another rally to replicate the card. We can get ourselves 1 more AP. We can remove 1 card from the deck. What we're going to remove is... Let's see, what do we remove? Has to be this one. Bye bye Predator Slash. Tough times. Can't we pull something useful? Okay, it's only for this battle, so let's remove... Let's remove the 2 cost. Because it doesn't work together with our set. Cooked. Does the hyperspace base and reset? The first version doesn't, but the level 50. The level 50 hyperspace base and does reset. But you have 3 more weeks to get there. No, it's I think it's like a monthly reset, if anything. Is Haru great? Haru is amazing. This is Rin gaming. This is what I was looking for when I started my account with her. 2 hitters, 2 cards, enemy dead, no questions asked. Next. Alright, even more morale, guaranteed evade, big damage, and we just skip the turn. Is a Kaon Khalib team solid? Oh, absolutely. Look at how much card draw we have. Look at how much card draw we have. And you want to know what the best thing is? We can modify Ray and Mika separately. Our Rin data stays forever. Our Rin data stays forever. Let's say we're like, we have too many Ray cards. We have too many Mika cards. Who cares? Just play another run. Just change it. Ah, this is unbelievably good. Like, oh my. Do you think Haru needs the 2 copies to become top tier? No, I don't think so. What she needs is a 1 copy and a partner. We have some ridiculously disgusting cards. I would almost say we have a endgame Rin build on our hands already. It sounds arrogant as fuck, but it might very well just be the truth. No one is top tier besides Mika. Sure, but someone has to do the damage, right? What's my crit stat? 41%. We are hitting around every second hit. Look at this card. This card is nasty as fuck. So we have this card twice. We double draw Rin cards. We double morale for the rest of the fight. We double resolve. We could play her with the shield support as well, right? We double play her with the shield support as well. Let's draw another card. Let's get rid of the heal. Ooh, 100% more. Oh, we're gonna one-shot the guy so bad. He's not gonna know what hit him. Not enough AP. I misplayed. I'm sorry. Let's undo that. I guess we're not doing that. What is X is applied as X1. So, there is, to my knowledge, 2 current cards in the game that cost X. Kayron spends all your mana and creates utilities. Khalib spends all your AP and creates a shield. X plus 1 means it counts it as you consumed 1 more AP. And that's all it does. Cooked. Who's better in the late game? Is it Rin or Kayron? Hard to say. I don't know how you would beat this. Like, I told it, I said it multiple times on video during many sessions. I don't think you can make a character bad. Like, if you just look for the pieces, if you just look for the way, you will get rewarded. Like, Malin is better. It could be, right? Like, what do I care? I love my Rin, I play my Rin. If Malin is better, I'll still beat every single piece of content in this game with Rin and I'll make it happen. I don't know how. I don't know when. I don't know what I need to beat, but I will beat it. And that's all that matters to me. AoE characters generally scale worse late game. It depends. You can always have use for AoE characters, right? All 5 stars are fantastic. Exactly. Like, there is so many broken combos you can make. I mean, have you ever seen anybody draw 2 additional Rin cards every single turn? I don't think you have. And I don't think you will that often. What is this guy? That is what he is. Why doesn't your counseling reset daily? Because you didn't log out since daily reset? No, counseling does reset daily though. Unless you went onto excursions with the characters. If you went onto excursions with the characters, obviously that would stop this. Alright, let's see. Big damage followed by big damage. Alright, let's go. Mia guide, please. I'll have to look into it. At the end of the Chaos Run is weekly obtained? Yes. The tickets at the end of the Chaos Run are weekly. Please save yours. Please save yours. You're going to need them next time. How do you know what cards are what type? Having trouble understanding the potential? Okay, let's recap it real quick for all of you. It is very simple. It has to do with the color of the cards, okay? So, cards that are white. You see? Like, character cards that are white. White text. You see the white text? White text means basic card. blue, purple, or gold means unique card, right? Blue, gold, or purple means unique card, and any card that you take from outside of the game, from outside a character's deck, is what you call a neutral card. Neutral because every character can have them. They are not specific to a character. And these are the three types of cards. Cards from the outside are neutral. Cards with white card tag from your character are basic. And cards with blue, purple, or gold are what you call unique cards. No, he's referring to the potential. You see this? Unique card damage, shield gain. The devs are just a little silly, alright? At which level can you get golden memory fragments? Level 40. So if I wanted to, I could head into the simulation, I could head into memory fragments, and I could play a run of this for 60 stamina, right? Nice. What is weekly reset? No. The consolation is daily reset. Make a shot of this info. Let me write that down. Let me write that down. Why not? Alright. Not the new calamity. Ooh. You know, the gear system, it makes it even easier for any character to shine. That's the whole purpose of them, right? Like, I don't mind, I know, like, I love gearing. As dumb as it sounds, I love gearing, and it had to be done. Like, let's be real, past a certain point you don't know what you should farm anymore, and gearing, it's just so familiar, it is part of it, and as much as you hate it or you love it, it is amazing, if you're honest at your core. Right? Like, you can say as much as you want that you don't like gearing and the like, but there's nothing better than having a good gear piece. This is what we're... am I by chance German? Psst, don't tell my secrets. Leave me alone. I am on a hidden mission. I'm a spy. Can you do a run with Kayron? I can do a Kayron guide in the next coming days. But for now, I really feel like just playing Rin. We just got the best save data in the history of the universe. And I just want to enjoy it a little bit. It took us 2 hours to get through. There were some highs, there were some lows, but we made it. So for now, that is kind of what we're doing. But I have a Kayron, I have his 4-star partner build, I have a half decent set for him, I know kind of what kind of cards you would probably want to go for, so just give me a little bit of time, alright? Did you miss it? Can you see it? What? Whatever you're looking for, you should be able to just go back in time for any of the runs. I probably also like upload it as a video. Is doing Chaos Run until difficulty 5 to 6 a waste? It's not a waste. You need a good baseline to get through story, but it doesn't have to be perfect, right? It's more of a find something that's decent, get some kills, get some nice farming cards, but you don't have to like super focus on it. Is Calypso good? Absolutely. What game mode are we currently doing? We're doing hard mode battle missions chapter 4. Yeah, exactly. Like, have fun, right? If you're thinking about a waste of time, if you're having fun, it's not a waste of time. Duh, right? Luke guide when I pull him. My guy didn't want to get come home yet. Can someone tell me why our HP is this cooked? Because I can't. What would be Mei Lin's best teammates? You can try Selena. Selena, Mei Lin is very nasty. Nia can work really well. Cassius is really beautiful. There's a bunch of options, right? Why do they have animations? It's the banner. It's called the cosmetic banner. So the only thing it does is it makes them glow. It makes them shiny. It's just a visual effect. Is doing a straight shield team enjoyable? It's the safest thing you've ever seen before. If the question is, do you enjoy the playstyle, right? That's not something anybody can really tell you. It's kind of something you just have to know, right? Is the playstyle enjoyable for you, yes or no? Is Chaos Run in any map has the same value? The only thing matters is difficulty. Yes. Okay, so there is a difference. Every planet has different events. Every planet has different factions, and different planets are more likely to get different godly epiphanies. Like, for example, if you're struggling with AP, go to planet 1. If you want more agony, go to planet 3. Like, there is just certain planets that are more likely to provide you certain godly epiphanies. What is an undetermined ego crystal used for? I think it's crowning, like in Genshin. You know how, like, to completely finish a character's skill levels, you need, like, a crown? I do believe that should be for, you know, the very top talent at the very top. To get that one unlocked or like, to get something to level 5, I think that's kind of where you use it. New game, fantastic game, beautiful game. Chaos Zero Nightmare, it is unbelievably goated. The Hugo Tressa Mika team, it's very solid, right? Some people like to call it the strongest team in the game, but I gotta be honest with you here, I don't think this exists, right? I don't think there's a so-called strongest team in the game. It all just depends on how you play whatever you play. You can make anything work. Sky's the limit. Okay, not quite sky's the limit, but you get what I mean, right? Who knows what will fall off late game? We don't even know how late game looks, right? Which planet did I farm for Rin just now? We played Planet 1. We played Planet 1 and got the Rin deck there. The reason why, let me show you. See, chaos farming is not what you want to do. You want to do zero system farming. And I'll show you why in a bit. This game is an anomaly in the gacha genre. It is very true. This game gives you so much freedom, it can be suffocating at times. What's the best premium team for Rin? I haven't found a team more enjoyable for Rin than this. As much, if you want to talk about premium, get more memories for these characters. Get Mika A6, get Rin A6. That is what you call premium. I don't know. Like, this is the team I found the most enjoyable. This is the team I found the most success with. And this is the team that I'm sticking with. Can we check somewhere which god can give which epiphany buff? That's probably still going to take a bit of time. Someone has to look through the data, and it's not me. At least not at the moment. I have no idea. Dupes are farmable, can't be more free to play than that for gacha games. Very true. Also, in 3 weeks, we get a guaranteed dupe for a character of our choosing. Did you know that? That's because this game has a seasonal system, and during that seasonal system, you can farm character dupes. Isn't that great? Haru not good? Haru's amazing. Like, honestly, any character in this game is fantastic, and that's just the way it goes. Rin is 1, Mika is 6, and Ray is 5? Nice. What would be the best Karen team? I like Karen, Mika, Ray, but Karen with Tressa works as well. What the fuck, my Rin always crits? Yes, she has 41% crit chance. Right here. Here you can see it. we have 41% crit chance. It's not 100, it's not 60, it's like every second hit. And because of the multi-hitters, it looks like we always crit, you know? Your Haru does only 400 damage. Scaling. The higher your player level, the higher your damage ceiling. Trust me, it's going to naturally go up. Gear, epiphanies, morale upgrades, faction buffs, stat buffs, character buffs. All that stuff is going to push your damage higher without you really having to do anything. What would be better for Mei Lin, Selena or Veronica? I would pick Veronica. She's just easier to use. She just chills in the background, does her damage, provides the support, and generally just cooks. Do you rate the lack of shielding will be an issue on harder content? No. My current theory is, you see this? Recover health based on... see, this is my current go-to strategy. Here, recover health based on defense. Recover random combatant stress by 1 to 6 depending on the healing amount. If we get to level 60, I expect every single one of my heals to remove 6 stress. Which means I can get hit as often as I want. I just outstress the enemy by just healing back up to full. I don't know. How to tell which planet have what epiphany? The godly epiphany, it says it in the description. It says Dialos is watching this planet. Blah 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 is watching this planet. Right? If you click on a planet, there's like the factions that are on the planet. Veronica, Selena, Nia team can absolutely cook 100%. None of them are super AP heavy. Nia provides the extra attacks. If you deck shuffle, you have deck search. Like you just have to pilot it well. Hopefully it's not percentage based for the heal. I have no idea. I've already seen up to, I think, 3 or 4 chaos, 3 or 4 stress reduced with my healings. You can get free dupes, yeah. How do you know different planets have different epiphanies? You notice it when you play it. Like, if you play a bunch of Planet 3 and then you play Planet 1, all of a sudden you realize Planet 1 has a way more godly epiphany that say plus AP, whereas Planet 3 has way more epiphanies that say add agony. Where to get the free dupes? It's gonna start with the event. 3 weeks after launch is gonna be our first launch of a season, which is going to introduce seasonal content, events, and upgrades. And then the other free dupes would be just buying them from the shop for the currency, right? Do I have favorite generous / public cards? Yes. I mean, I'll show it to you after this run, right? I'll show you my absolute favorite neutral cards after this run, especially also out of every neutral card, because I took a video of every neutral card, because the stage gave me the chance to take a recording of the effect of every neutral card. So you can, like, currently, unless you have really high exploration level, which is something for the future, there isn't actually that many neutral cards, meaning your chance of getting the good ones is really, really high. Can Khalid be a DPS? Yes, absolutely she can. You would just have to preferably clone the... you have to clone the attack. You need the greatsword multiple times. You want the damage-related epiphanies rather than the shield-related epiphanies. You want some really good neutral cards that do extra damage. So that's kind of what you're looking for at that point. Alright, let's see, where... Okay, here you go. These are all the currently available neutral cards. So, let's go from top to bottom, okay? Leftmost one, exhaust defense-based damage crystallization. What that means is at the end of every turn, you get a 40% shield. That is, we just go, I move myself, right? I move myself, okay? This one, I give it like a 6 out of 10. Mostly works on defenders, can work really well on like a Khalid or a Magna. It is gone after one use. It is what it is. This card, 0 cost, 80 damage, draw 1. Perfection. The only problem on this card is it doesn't have haste, meaning you have to be careful to not reduce your enemy's action. Wanderer of the Void. For 1 turn, target's action count does not decrease. It's very, very situational, wouldn't really pick it too much. Very situational. Energy barrier. 1 use, 100% shield, 0 cost, 1 AP. Can be very, very solid in runs. The only thing you need to check off is the fact that it doesn't have draw. You can have 8 BP, 8 AP, but if you can't draw cards, you won't be able to use it, right? Iron Wall. If you play a defensive team, if your team includes Caleb or Magna or Maribel, this card is almost a instant. It gives you 2 buffs. Buff number 1. Fantastic card. Imagine multiple copies. 40%, 60%, 80% additional shield. 20%, 40%, 60% damage reduction. Iron Wall. If you're playing defensive, go for Iron Wall. No, are we crashing? Are we crashing? Wait, what's going on? Are we back? Are we back, people? Are we back? Holy lag, huge lag spike, we back? Whew. Okay, so Iron Wall is so overpowered, it crashed the stream. Luckily, we should be back right now. And I hope... Yeah, I'll remove my phone from the network, just in case. You never know. You never know, right? You never know. Okay. Let's start back over by Iron Wall. Should it be fine? I hope. We back? We back? Okay, good. Let's start over by Iron Wall. If you use a defensive team, if you run Caleb, Magna, Maribel. Caleb, Magna, Maribel, Iron Wall is a must-have. Outbreak of War, always in your hand. 1 resolve, 20% shield gain. 1 fortitude, 20% damage reduction. You can get this card multiple times. It can get epiphanies like draw 1, 1 AP, 1 morale. It can get a lot of good epiphanies. Iron Wall is a must-have for defensive builds. Alright? Now that we have this out of the way, let's continue. Maneuvering Fire. How do you get these cards? Any events? These are neutral cards, right? These are all the neutral cards available in the game. You can get them from shops. You can get them from events. Yeah, this is mainly how you get them, right? All right. Let's continue. Maneuvering Fire. Outbreak of War, Exhaust. You can use this once per fight. Deals 200% damage to all enemies. I only recommend this card if you're farming. If you're farming, this card is absolutely amazing. It doesn't cost you anything. The only problem with the card at base, no epiphanies, no nothing. The only problem with this card is the fact that it doesn't draw, it doesn't provide AP, it kind of takes up hand space for valuable other cards you could be drawing, right? Dark Cloud Stance and Dark Mist Stance is the same thing. The dev's just a little silly. Okay. Maneuvering Fire is really good for farming, for playing simulation, not that great otherwise. Mika's heal is based on defense, it's confirmed. It is 200, it's full on defense, it's just fully defense based. It says it in a tooltip. Alright, Ambush. Ambush, no haste, meaning the more you use it, the more the enemy will move. 80% damage. If you break a target, you get this card back from the graveyard. So you ambush, ambush goes away, you break the target, ambush comes back. I give it like a 6 to 7 out of 10. Higher rating if you run this on someone like a Malin, someone that breaks a lot, right? Atomic decomposition. Piercing damage should be damage that I think goes through shields. AoE damage, mostly a farming card, doesn't do anything else. Camouflage. Goated. Camouflage, in my opinion, goated card. If you get a good epiphany, right? So what it does, you use it once. It gives you 1 turn of immunity against a single hit. So if the boss hits you for 500 damage, you take 0. And the next turn you draw 2. Can be really useful, doesn't have to be super useful, right? Camouflage, mostly on non-shielder teams. If you don't have shielder, camouflage is better because evade only stops your health from going down. I guess it still works if the target breaks through a shield, but I give it like an 8. 8 or 9. Exhaust, combo, gear bag. Gear bag is a 10 out of 10. You see this, you pick it. You put it on Mika, you put it on Ray, you put it on Cassius, you put it on Orlea, you put it on any single unit you find. Reason why. Combo. Combo means play a card that is not this card, right? From a different combatant, from a different unit. 0 cost, 2 draw. Huh? More than that you cannot get. You put that on your supporters, you use a card that is not from the supporter, the card plays automatically, and you did it too. Exhaust means you can use this card once per fight. The moment you use this card per fight, it goes into the banished pile. But this is really, really huge. Gear bag, always look out for gear bag. Next up, tactical action. Outbreak of War plus 15% damage against shields. Super situational, could come in clutch in the future, specifically Planet 5. Planet 5 / Justice enemies always seem to have shields. Any enemies that are blue tend to have shields. If you play Planet 5, if you fight Justice enemies, this one's good, otherwise skip. Exhaust, 2 ego points, 1 cost. Very situational. It depends on how good your ego skills are, and if you have like an ego combo, I give this like a 7 or an 8. Can work in any run. Game gave you 2 extra wins. You guys on stream have been so helpful. Appreciate it. Hey, thank you for the 500 bits. Hasenko. Appreciate it so much. Thank you. Alright. Aimed fire. Kind of a dud. 1 target, 400 damage, way too expensive, not high enough damage. Only this benefit only works during chaos runs. Aimed fire is garbage. Sacred strike, 1 cost, exhaust, 200% damage, 2 tenacity damage. If you're playing Malin, pick this. If you're playing Khalib, pick this. If your goal is to break the enemy to interact with the target, pick this. Really good. Are neutral cards absolutely necessary? No. No. Are we crashing again? What? No way. Happy sad. Alright. Knowledge. If you have E6 Tressa versus easier Rin that are level 1, who are you gonna build? Rin. I build Rin every single day of the week. Does the candidacy used for counseling replash weekly? No, it's daily. It should be. It should be. No crash. Alright. Can I click on the card that said combo? I can show it to you in game. I can show it to you in game. How about that? So let's close this down. Combatants, Mika, deck. There you go. Combo. When an ally activates a card, activate this card for free. Right? Okay. Let's go back. I run Rin Ray Mika. Alright, let's continue. Last 4 cards. Knowledge of Darkness. Situational can be really strong. So, what this does is you play this card. You can play it once per fight. You play it at the end of your turn because ultimate means it ends your turn the moment you play it. And you draw one card and then you activate that card for free. Ultimate means you can play this card once and the moment you play it your turn ends, right? So you play this at the end of your turn, you draw one card and that card gets insta-used. Very situational, but if you know what you're gonna draw, can be very powerful. And then for the last ones, Pulverize. Attack weakness. It is always going to be effective. It is always going to be effective against any typing that you play. It is going to be a double hitter, meaning morale, damage bonuses, and everything like that is going to apply twice to it. Costs 2, draws 1. Can be really good on units like Khalib, can be really good on someone like a Malin doesn't even need it because she has passion weakness. Pulverize is like an 8 out of 10. Very solid card you can pick up. If ego points are 2 or more, 1 AP minus 2 ego points. Very situational, like a 6. 6 to 7. I know, this is just the base cards without going higher, right? This is just the base cards that everybody has access to. And then this one, -5 stress, costs you 1, ultimate exhaust, like a 5. If you're really struggling with stress, then might help you, but otherwise, eh. What's the best set? It's the Spark of Passion. Does she want crit rate main stat? If you go for the crit epiphany, 100%. But yeah, Solemn Fruit, kinda ew. Kinda ew. Alright. I think that's it. Yeah. What does an enhanced card mean? Enhanced cards is another word for upgrade cards, okay? Cards that are green, right? Green with the lightning. Upgrade and enhance is the same thing. What to buy from the Zeronium shop and in which order? Shop. Zeronium shop. Buy this one. Just don't spend it. Okay? I'll make a video about it. I'll tell you all you need to know about this, but if you buy it, don't spend it. Okay? This resource is very, very valuable. Don't spend this. Buy the fashion pulse. Buy the ego material. And then buy based on partners. Rachel is fantastic. Rachel is goated for any tank. Goated for any hunter. Goated for any ranger. The only psionic unit there is. Second best controller, second best tank. Can I talk about monster cards? In which way? What's an initiative card? Initiative cards are lead cards. Lead and initiative is the same thing. So, let me give you an example. Partners, save data, potential. We don't have it here. Let's see if I have a save data where I can show you. We need the fucking tetrahedron, oxahedron, something card. See if I can find it. This one. No, it's a How does it look? Fuck me. You know what I'm talking about, right? No. I mean the item that explains that initiative and lead are the same thing, right? Like, I can stand here all day and tell you that lead means initiative, but it still says lead, right? Is it the yellow pyramid? This one is for upgrade cards. Let's go back to Mika. Is it this one? No, this is Outbreak of War. Vulnerable, weaken. This is also something different. I don't think I have it. It's a blue sphere. I don't think I have it anywhere on hand, unfortunately. I could search my Chiron, maybe? I could go to a planet, See if I can show it to you there. Let's see. Chaos. Chaos Manifestation. Planet 1. Reward info. No. Where is it? Enter. I think it's under enter. No. I know you were able to check the jobs somewhere. Where was it? Oh, there's so many menus. Ah, exploration, right? Equipment. Here we go. Was it one of these? No. Okay. Then planet 2. No. Planet 3. No. Planet 4. We have to find it eventually, right? No. Planet 5? Ah, I can't find it. Is it level 25 for a planet? We sure? No. I don't know. Would be the best team for Olea? Maybe Olea double tank? Best battle pass partner. I'll make a video on it the moment we get close to the max level. You can kind of see how we are almost there. Trust me, before you get to the partners, you'll have a video on it, alright? I promise. If you don't want to miss that, you can subscribe right now. But I promise I'll have a dedicated video for which one of those does what and where. But if you don't find the video, let me give you some advice on the on hand right now. This one is mainly gonna be mail-in. Priscilla is mainly mail-in. Obviously works on everyone like Owen and stuff. I wouldn't run her on Rin as much. It's really important to break a target, otherwise kinda useless, right? Aisleen, mostly Magna or Maribel. Wouldn't use it on Khalib. Khalib doesn't do counterattacks as much. Solia can be really, really good for Hugo. Solia can be really, really good for Hugo. I don't... Solia, you know, Solia is actually really good. Can be really good for Hugo. Can be really good for May. Can be really good for Veronica. She's actually pretty decent. Sarithea, she's kinda out there. Like, if you want to run her on someone, you probably run her on a high crit rate Luke. But Janet, the dedicated Luke partner is just way better, because Janet can guarantee you a bullet card, right? Antea is just fucking good for Kayron and Tressa. If you love Kayron or Tressa, just get her, alright? She is that much better than the Foster partner. And Nyx, I think Nyx might just be almost exclusive to Cassius and maybe Ray. So the Battle Pass one is not good for Rin. It's not the best. But this one, discard up to 3, then draw +1 equal to the number discarded. This skill is really huge. But the top section only mainly works for Ray or Cassius. But yeah, this one is really nasty. I mean, I would say go for Scarlet instead of Priscilla. But Priscilla is still better than Lily. I don't even know. I think Lillian and Priscilla are kind of on the same level if you wanted to play Rin. Can I tell you if Khalib, Malin, Cassius is better or Khalib, Malin, or Leia? I would gravitate towards Cassius, because you kind of need some card draw, which could be quite useful coming from your guy. Alright, let's do some upgrading. We have 61. Rare species increasement chance. I think we probably go for this because it allows us to farm more. I think this is a no-brainer. And then more attack because we're degenerates. Achievements for conquering difficulty 7, difficulty 5. Chaos Matrix is just free rewards. Hey, we can almost do a fashion pull. Let's do a fashion pull. Maybe we can pull a Rin. Let's see if we can get a Rin fashion card. 7% attack. I go all in attack when it comes to food. But that's also because I'm a degenerate. Do I recommend the Battle Pass? I think it's a really good deal. It's going to be way better than... Double race, say less. That is fantastic. But yeah, no, the Battle Pass is way more obtainable. Like, these partners are not bad. They are definitely better than the 4-stars, just not quite as good as the actual partners. But there's some really good highlights in here. These rewards down here. If you want to spend money, it's good bang for your buck. Alright, let's do some Ray cards. Snack Time is goated. Snack Time is a goated card and looks amazing. My tea is gone. My drinks are almost empty. I'm getting a little thirsty here. Ay ay. Nom nom. Alright. And the next best card, I would say Resonating Darkness looks really nice. Yeah. Can you tell the devs to make Owen Wind Charge synergize with other units? Oh, that works. Yeah. You can make other cards double hit. Try out day 4 Haru combat trials. There they show you a Owen Haru team with multi-hits, I think. You just open Zero System. Is it the end goal? Pretty much, yes. Yes. How do you get restore currency? You just play the game. This is completely free to play. You can't really whale for this. It's completely free to play and you get this from events and on the side. You got my 5-star on the beginner event on the 20th. Should you still pull? Yes. Because you can still get another 5-star, you can still get 4-stars, you can still get 4-star partners, and it is reduced pulls. Anybody that tells you to skip the beginner banner is just rage baiting. I don't know. Is there another thing in Basin of Hyperspace that needs account level 50? Yes. Yes, it is there. Let me show you why we know that it's there. It's right here. So you have 17 days to reach level 50 before the, I don't know, monthly reset of this event. That seems to be the main way to get Zeronium later down the line. Is it relevant to any of you right now? Hell no. Hey, does 2 sets stack if you equip 2 of them? No. But different 2 sets stack with each other. Is Emir good as a sub DPS? I wouldn't recommend it. There's a lot better options. So yeah, this is what you unlock at level 50. The Dimensional Twilight. I want to build Rin as my secondary team. Who do you think I should replace Mika with? I don't know. You know, I swear it would be easier for you to replace Mika in your first team. I just love my current team. I love Rin, I love Mika, I love Ray together. I wouldn't want to change him. Rin, Hugo plus May or Ray? I don't know. I would run Rin Mika Ray instead of Rin Hugo May, but that's just personal preference. Probably Mika. Can't wait for Haru 10k damage video. Does Pity transfer for the next banner? Yes, it transfers. You love who I get in Gacha? Makes sense. You hope we get another AP battery soon? Yeah, but that's Mika's whole value, right? What is the best team for Haru? Probably Haru, Khalid, Mika. It's super solid, super easy to maneuver, and does a crap ton of damage. Would there be a way for you to show me your builds of Veronica and Hugo? You could join the Discord and ping me on it, but I can't guarantee I see it in any recent time, right? Like, it might just take me a little bit too long to see it. Haru Mika and the last character, Shielder or sub DPS. Veronica Hugo or Maribel Magna Khalib. I have E for Cassius, but I don't have any team for him. You can play him in any team. Preferably, think about it like this. Cassius is who you use to find the damage pieces for your main DPS. So that's what you do. You just look and continue to look for the damage pieces of your main DPS, and that's what you use Cassius for. Question, at what point I know I have a good save data and no longer need to run Chaos? After you've beaten it on very high. Like, I mean, it's something you know instinctively, but I think the save data that you can be safe, that you're safe from farming, is when it says very high. Is Renoa Mika Cassius good? Sure. You're stuck on how to reach 30? Buy stamina. That's the only way. So is my game bugged? Wind Charge doesn't give my Melee plus one hits, drive me crazy. Might be a specific epiphany. One of the epiphanies might just say works for other combatants and the normal version doesn't, right? It's just the devs being silly. Do you recommend playing Ray with Rin, or are you testing? Recommend. 100% recommend. 100% recommend. Big recommendation. Gigantic recommendation. If you want to see a Rin, Ray, Mika run, you can watch the stream at any point in time. I upload it as a video as well, I think. Probably people want to see that. And I don't know. You'll learn a thing or two. I look like the GOAT player from Dota. Miracle is his IGN. I don't think I do. Should I spend it on character promotion? Absolutely, yes. I would always recommend doing character promotion first. It's the biggest power boost for your account. How to use a triple shielder team? Have one of them be Khalib. Obviously, it automatically saves VODs, but nobody knows what's happening in this VOD, right? You know what I mean? Like, nobody knows what's going on here in the stream. Why would people click on a thumbnail that says first time zero data? They don't know the craziness. Am I? Yes, I am, from where you mentioned. If I run Veronica with Celine, both run the Passion Gear or only one? You could run both with the Passion Gear, but I don't think both need the Passion Gear, I guess. Alright, so what else could we play? Let's do one more run in the gear dungeon just to see if we find something funny. Which 5-star am I building next? A lot of people say they want to see Kayron, so probably Kayron. He's already half built. I just need to make a good deck. There's a lot of Kayron enjoyers out there that just want to see him succeed. So maybe Kayron, because I don't have Luke, I don't have Renoa, and I'm very sad about that. All right, don't bring it up. Can I do a Haru showcase? I have all the units needed for a Haru team. I have Haru, I have Kalib, and I would probably run them with maybe, I don't know, Cassius or whatever? It's hard to say. What's a good team? Luke, Lucas, Mika. Luke, Lucas, support. Luke, Lucas, anybody you want. Which 5-star gets more OP with dupes? All 5-stars get very OP with dupes. Luke's C2, incredibly strong. Rin's C2, very sweet. Hugo's C2, nice. I think one of them that like maybe benefits the least might just be Orlea, because mainly main DPSs. Main DPSs, like Renoa, Renoa, Kayron, Rin, Haru, all of those really benefit from dupes. Do I think it's the best? I would like to proclaim it as the best team, but obviously I can't confirm nor can I deny. I just haven't yet seen a better team. You're stuck at the final boss of level 3, Nightmare. Understandable, it just depends on which planet you're playing and how you're playing that fight. Am I gay? No. Do I look gay? Fuck. What's a great team for Maylin? Maylin main DPS, a supporter, and either Maylin double support. So supports would be Ray, Mika, Nia, Cassius, or Leia. Ray Veronica is nasty. Ray Veronica is nasty. Yeah, good stuff. Rin's best team, the team I'm using right now. I don't know. What type of question is that? I don't know. Maybe it's the hair. I have no idea, man. I just know that I'm not. Can I prove it? I don't think so. Alucard is very macho, exactly. Should I do like a metal scream or something? It's like, no, I don't think that helps, right? So how could a bro who plays Rin be gay? Exactly. You look like you do commentaries in a monotone voice. I just can't prove it yet. Alright, people. This is what we look at. So, you want to farm partners. And for the partners, you want to go to promotion materials. In the promotion materials, what you are really looking for is the legendary premium ranger certificate. And what's also very nice is the advanced ranger certificate. You can use those to promote your heroes. If you promote your heroes, you're about to... So yeah, no. Alright, let's go back to what we are and what we do. We keep up the hype, we try to make it interesting, because nobody wants to fall asleep, do we? Alright. Whew. I need to get myself something to drink, I'll be back in a minute. Water secured. On the note of water, still or sparkling, I am neutral. I like both. What would be the best card to get on a Haru data save? Let's do a bit of theorycrafting then. Alright, let's see. Haru, save data, cards. Alright. This one's nasty. This one's nasty. This one can be really nasty if you run the on crit return. Huh? These are all fucking nasty. But this one is multiple anchors. This is just a single one. This is just a single one. I don't know. All of them are really damn good. Anchor shot. The combo is nice. Because you always play anchor retrieve into anchor shot anyway. So it's just a double hitter. This one just scales really well. This one's kind of trash. This could be fun, just multiple. And this one you need crit chance, right? Otherwise, ain't gonna work. What's the pick on the Arcanian supply? I'll make a video about it before you reach it. Because I think I am max level on it. So, we're level 24. So, I think I still have like a day. I think I make a video tomorrow on which partner to pick. Coney Ombi with the tech card? No. We can go back to it. But no, anchor pointer into anchor shot counts as a combo. I think. Unsure. Let's look into it again. If the card immediately used before was of the same attribute, effect activates. So any blue card works. Question, is Khalid, Malin, Cassius good or Leia? I would probably go with Cassius for the card cycle. When is daily reset? 4.5 hours. Can I explain how Nia should be played? You want as much card draw as possible. For Nia, you want as much card draw as possible. So, it's all about decibel. Decibel. When a shuffle occurs, which means when you shuffle your graveyard back into your deck, you deal 250% extra damage with your whole team as extra attacks, right? So you want to stack decibel and you want to draw as many cards as possible. And then also there's some nasty ones like this one. If you have decibel, you can reduce decibel by 1 and play the top 2 cards of your deck for free. Then you have this card right here. The next decibel effect activates one more time. I think this refers probably to the extra attack. But I don't know, it depends. But yeah, she's all about extra attacks, deck cycling, and extra attacking. Yeah, even more extra attacking, I guess. This one's also kind of cute. Activate one card with the lowest cost. So it can just allow you to activate a bunch of cards. Where's the chat? I'm blind. There we go. White on white is a little unseemingly, isn't it? Look at the go card. Sure. G card, yeah. There is some really nice ones in there. This one's also sweet. You can pick one. This one's pretty decent. They're all pretty good. For the skill tree in Arc City. Let's see. Arc City. I made a mistake there. The best thing that you actually want to do is don't do this. Ignore this shit. Only do the top ones. This is where you want to be. Decreasing policy creation time. The less it takes time for you to get policies, the more research you get. The more research you get, the faster you can research the tree. The faster you can research the tree, the faster you can get to like the fun stuff, right? Increases the amount of ether stored and all that good stuff. Is C6 too much, or is C2 or C4 a good stop point? You know, for most characters, C0 is the perfect stop point. If that makes you feel any better or any worse. Your research time upgrade is maxed? Hey, congratulations. Yeah, I wasted 5 points. You think Olea works with Haru, a team like Haru, Mika, and Olea? Yeah, sure. Also, look at this shit. I think we have one of the hardest challenges in the entire game in front of us. Look at this. Legendary planet. Base save data value is high. Nightmare save data value is very high. Yeah, there's a Discord link in the description. Very high is higher than what you can get on Chaos level 60, Nightmare. This thing is, I think, one of the highest bits of save data you can reach whatsoever at the moment, right? And this shit looks like it's gonna be. Have I tried it? No. I'm a little scared to get my ass handed to me. We just got that recently. We were just yapping for a couple minutes straight. Oh, you didn't know that there's the ability to check out card epiphanies? Yeah, for those of you that didn't know, you can click on this. Time to try it? I don't know. Sure. We can try it. Oh, we're about to get cooked. What are the rarest neutral cards? Monster cards. The rarest neutral cards are monster cards which you gain by killing purple bosses. See cards like these. 50 times 4 damage, 3 mark. 120 to all enemies, 2 weaken, 2 impair. 160 damage, 1 action count, haste. Haste, 120 damage if action count is 5 or more, 2 AP. All these, right? This one's broken as well. Right? Like, these are the true endgame cards. And these cards you get from beating purple units. And these cards are always type effective. It doesn't tell you this, but every one of these cards is always type effective no matter what you face, which makes these cards even stronger than what they already are. And that's also one of the main reasons why you're facing the purple people. Yeah? I mean, I can prove it to you right now. Let me show it to you right now. Let me prove it to you that they're always type effective. Let's pick B1. We enter. We quickly pick a monster save data. Right here, Shy Gardener, equip. We go in. Alright. We are void. We do not have any gear that talks about effectiveness. We do not have any cards that talk about effectiveness. This card doesn't say effectiveness. But look at the hits. Weak. So, there you go. Monster cards are always type effective. No matter what. What gear is good for Olea? Let's see. So this one is 1 cost cards. This one doesn't make sense. Defense could help with the heal. Crit chance 2 card more doesn't make sense. Order damage doesn't make sense. Agony doesn't make sense. Attack could be good. Exhaust cards for Void doesn't make sense. Basic cards are decent enough. Instinct cards. This one. This one could help for Olea to deal more damage with her Swifties. And also she makes it really easy to have your hand have a lot of cards. Yeah, no, this is really good. Like, if you run Orlea Khalib, you can have Orlea to increase your hand size, and Khalib, and then they get the instinct card damage bonus. This one doesn't work, and this one doesn't work. So yeah, it's probably either defense if you need heal, or attack if you want damage, and then probably the if hand has 4 or more cards. Nia Ray is support / healer for Renoa. I favor Ray, but I'm the biggest Ray simp in the game at the moment, probably. Best gear for Veronica? Ooh, see, that's a good question. Because this one, I mean, this one works, but it mainly only works if you run her with a Malin. She doesn't really basic attack much herself, but it would probably be the Spark of Passion. Who would go well with Orlea and Khalib? Mika. What does defensive stat really do? It heals. Here, let me prove it to you. Cards, water barrier, you see this? Recover. Recover health based on defense. Recover health based on defense. Another example, let's find Khalib. Defense-based damage. Defense-based damage applies as 210% of the defense value and as 30% of the attack value. So that is what defense does. Best Epiphany cards for Renoa. Ooh. Agent Collection, Renoa, cards. Create 3 Dirge Bullets. Really sweet. If you can duplicate that, fantastic. If you can duplicate this, then you're cooking as well, because you're getting 2 Dirge Bullets every turn. This one works as well, does damage, creates 3 total Dirge Bullets, just doesn't have as much oomph at the end of your turn. This one, discard all other combatants' cards in hand. For each discarded, create 2 Dirge Bullets. Can create an amazing amount of Dirge Bullets. All Dirge Bullets in hand gain retrieve. Can be amazing. Absolutely fantastic. Discard up to 3 cards from hand. Create that many Dirge Bullets. You kind of want these 2 together. So if you can get this Epiphany and this Epiphany at the same time, you can run a circle. First, you take the Dirge Bullets. You make them retrieve. Then you sell the Dirge Bullets to do the damage. They come back, and all of a sudden you have 6 Dirge Bullets. Are you a teacher? I'm not joking. Kind of slow, but I can understand everything you said. No, but I'm a guide maker, if that makes sense. Can I look at Lucas? Sure, we can also have a look at Lucas. And then here... this one's really nice. Move up to 3 Dirge Bullet cards from draw pile and graveyard to hand. Can help you get that, combos set up. Wait, why the hell is a naked butt in the Discord invite? What the fuck? Did we invite some weird people to the Discord? No way, right? Did we get some weird people in here? Oh, you mean, it's the game. It's Silver and Blood. I'm sorry. It's my prior game. It's an auto battler that went in a little bit of a weird direction. Fuck. I get what you mean. I'll probably fix it in the coming days. Tough times, man. Makes you embarrassed. Alright. Who would pair well with Cameron and Mika? Ray. Khalib. Well, Khalib would be fine. Beryl. Beryl would work well as well. Just change the Discord image profile. I don't even know where I would look. This is annoying. I mean, okay, I could do it right now. Sorry for the incursion. We have to keep up an image, don't we? Server settings, server tag, engagement boost perks, upload background, remove, downloads, video, screenshots. Alright, done. There you go. Fixed. WGDNA when? No, I don't think I played the game. When a 4-piece set activates, the passive benefits all the team. Let's figure it out right now, right? Let's figure it out right now. We shouldn't always be yapping, we should also be proving it. So let's go into a fight. I assumed it, but I cannot 100% guarantee it, so let's test it out. Is super simple, super straightforward. Requires us to do just 2 things. Number 1, get our save data back in. Number 2, make sure we have a double exhaust on our card, which we do. And then it's go time. Why am I a fan of Ray? She allows you to get rid of cards that you usually can't get rid of. Okay, so, simple test, people. We have a void damage card. Look at the multiplier. 152%. The only thing we're going to be doing is exhausting void cards. We exhaust cards. Set effect should trigger. Let's see. I think we have a 4-piece set, right? Let's see. Did the damage increase? It's still 152. Did any damage increase? I think we exhausted, right? Or are we on a 3-piece? Huh. Let's go back. It's not like we actually need to finish the mission. Combatants, Ray. Ray, memory fragments. We have it on a 4. No! We have it on a 3-piece. See? See, I'm legally blind. I don't know how this snuck in. But, there you go. We had it on a 3-piece set. Instead of a 4-piece. So, ha. Alright, let's do that again. See, it's not about assuming that you're wrong, it's finding out why you're wrong. Okay, let's do that again. Should be simple. B1, enter. Alright, let's go. One of the best Karen epiphanies is the X card. It depends on if you have a way to regain AP after you use it. Okay, same scenario. The only buff is we have 2 void cards to test. Look at the multipliers. 279, 106. Use the card. Get rid of a card. Set effect. Offering of the void active. Right? Offering of the void. When a card is banished for 1 turn, void card damage increase. Right? 129, 106, 279. See? And now we know it only works on her. Is what it is. So I guess it's not a good supporter set then. Right? 279 was it said before. 106 is what it said before. This is 15%. Multiplier doesn't change. Multiplier stays the same. Probably is the same. Yeah, you see? Her basic attack now has 124%. See, now there's this green buff on her cards. So it only works for her. Do void sets stack? No, apparently not, right? So yeah, just the tech set then. So apparently void only works for the character you triggered on. Yeah, it shows race icon, but it still could have been for everyone, right? Still could have been, now it is not anymore. So now we know, huh? Now we know. Bye-bye. Did you see the new characters in the official website? Did they update the official website? Should we take a look? I mean, sure. Let's check it out. Chaos Zero Nightmare. Official launch. Browser. Official launch. Characters. I don't think that's new. We were here before. I just know that she is one of the next characters to get released into the game. Chizuru. Probably in like 2 weeks. And That other girl is a partner. One of these should be a fighter. Yeah, I don't know. They removed Yuki, but Yuki is also one of the next ones. Also, streamer mode is apparently off. Let me fix that. Ta-da! Is there a limit for card creation, Epiphany? How does it actually work? What do you mean, is there a limit for card creation, Epiphany? I would need a bit more, details. How's Rin's late game? We just cooked one of the hardest pieces of content. And if we really wanted to prove it, we should play another Rin run. Oh, the Chaos Run gears with X. Okay, sure. Let's talk about the Chaos Run gear with X. You all know what I'm talking about, right? You know the gear piece. Let's find the gear piece for all of you curious. And let's talk about it, alright? Let's get ourselves a mind refresher. It's gotta be in here somewhere. One of these planets is gonna have it, hopefully. Maybe none of these planets actually has it. Be kinda awkward. It looks like an orange crystal, doesn't it? Shit, we might be in an awkward situation. Is purple items better than gold? Yes, yes they are. They're called mythic items. You can only have one on a character. Did I skip past it? You sure? I think it's like a basic shop item. Probably, you know? Like, you can get it from shops, it's not planet exclusive. Wait, do you think this account reroll is good? 5 stars Haru, Karen, Meilin, Luke. 4 stars Cassie, Selena, Mika, E2. 100% please keep the account. Please don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Haru, Karen, Meilin are all very, very sweet. Luke as well. Between Meilin and Rin, who can carry as main DPS the hardest using the free characters as supports as sub DPSs? I would say Rin, but you could also say Meilin. I don't know. I just play Rin Mika Ray. Yeah, I can show you. Here. We're running 12% attack and 35% crit damage of 1 cost card set. And these are our stats. 34.7%, 6% crit damage, 275% attack. If you're wondering why is my crit rate so high, it's this piece. If you're wondering how I got it, I crafted it. If you're wondering, can you see the crafting process? Can you see a video? Can you see me explain my whole Rin deck? Yes, I'll have a video up later today. When did it happen? Earlier on stream. Do you want to check it out? Sure, just rewind time. Alright. So let's say I got Luke in a run that have all unique cards and not able to create a new card for him. If I remove one of his unique cards, would he able to receive another card creation epiphany? No. It's because every card can only be epiphanied once. Once you've epiphanied every single card once, you either need to duplicate, like you need to get a duplicate of a card that is not epiphanied. So for example this, if we get this earlier, duplicate it, then we can get 2 different epiphanies for 2 different cards. But if you duplicate a card that is already epiphanied, you cannot further epiphany the card, but you can add in a neutral card. You can add in a neutral card that is then going to also be able to be epiphanied. How to increase equipment stars? Difficulty level of content played. The higher the difficulty level of the content you play, the higher the star level of the gear you can get. This was done on a high save data. It was a nightmare run with high save data, where we got 3-star equipment. Are we RIP? Oh, that's sad. 07? GG? That's tough. Yeah, I think I can just close. Someone tell me how I can quick... How do we sacrifice Twitch to save YouTube? That's unfortunate. Man, okay, I guess we are on 25 people. But how do I end this fucking stream on Twitch? Can I... How do I do this? Scuffed stream? Yes, very scuffed. I'm sorry. We just gotta hope. We just gotta hope that Twitch does what it does. It's what it is. We'll be back. I don't know. Internet should catch itself at some point. Okay. This might be one of the hardest runs we've ever done. Might be one of the hardest runs anybody has ever done for the moment. So wait, you can't see stream. Fuck, man. Can't I just stop Twitch? Shit. How do I get rid of... Not to start streaming on Twitch twice. Green screen run? Just a green screen? Oh, come on. Fucking hell. And a Twitch stream through dashboard. Get him a cake? Are we black? What's going on? What is happening with the stream? Oh shit. Finally back? Welcome back, people. I'm so sorry. We sacrificed Twitch. The only thing I could do was I reduced the... wait. Is it back? No, it's green again.